Maga moly, Batman! We are just getting started with Crypto Rap Live. Let's see how the audio's sounding. Maga moly, Batman! We are just getting started with Crypto Rap. Sounds pretty good to me. In fact, let me dial it up a little bit more. Okay. That should be good. Alright, what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Let me go live on TikTok real quick. Alright. There we go. Nice. Good to see you all. Pleasure to have you. Let me actually reduce this, reduce that, and increase this. Crazy. Nice. Snazzy. I think this is the highest definition that I've ever been on TikTok. I jumped in and I changed some of my stream settings, so now I look a little bit crisper and cleaner and more legit. And just so TikTok knows, I'm a real person. This is Crypto Rap Live, 5/27/2025. We are just getting started. No pre-recorded nonsense. It's good to have you all here. Pleasure to have you on stream. Actually, wait. Sorry. Give me a second. Let me change my stream category over on TikTok. Guys, I know there's 5 of you in here. Please, just come back soon. Am I feeling better? Yeah. Well, no. I'm feeling terrible. Just click into my profile real quick. I got to restart the live. Okay. Nice. Sweet. Let's do this. Okay. Chat and interview. That's where I like to be. Sweet. All right. You're watching Crypto Rap Live. Today's date is May 27, 2025, at least in Pacific Standard Time Zone. I'm a real person. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. I go by the name of Why Not, and it's a pleasure to have you guys here on the stream. I got a little bit snazzed up, did my beard trim, got my hair all splonked out, and we're looking good on stream today. Looking handsome, ready for a fantastic time out here on TikTok. Good to have you all. Welcome, everybody. It's truly a pleasure. We're going to talk about a lot of interesting and exciting stuff today. We've got Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, Ethereum, among others. Let me just copy this link and send it around, and then we can get started. For real, for real, for real. Sleep on me, that's Tempur-Pedic. For real, for real, for real. Welcome. And I'm looking better than ever. I was saying it earlier. I redid some of my stream settings and stuff. It should be a little crisper. I added like some filters and stuff. I updated my graphics drivers and whatnot. So I think things should be a little bit better on your end as well as mine. We're going in 110%. Did I drop the coin? Not yet. Actually, this stream right here, right now, this might be it. This might be the stream where we drop the coin. That's part of why I just went live right now. So don't go anywhere, guys, because we very well might be releasing a token during this stream, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be really epic. Just give me a second while I send this link around, and then we can get started for real, for real. Thanks for the likes. That goes a long way. Likes, gifts, follows, shares, etc., etc., especially now that we just started the stream. It would be fantastic. Michael, welcome. Hey, thanks for the heart me. I really appreciate that. I heart you too. Yeah, we just got started. You know what? It's fucking lit. It's fucking lit.
This is a Crypto
Thanks
Rap
for the follow,
exclusive.
Mercy. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, it's going to be crazy. I don't know if you guys were watching earlier, but Gainsey was streaming, right? He had about 180 people or so on his Pump Fund stream. Now, Gainsey, I think, is a great example of successful streamer coins lately. I jumped in and I joined him on stream. It was me, Gainsey, Moose, and Soul Jakey on the speakers panel talking bullshit, bro. It was epic. And that kind of interactivity, that kind of cross-pollination of these tier 1 KOLs getting together and having conversations, I'm really excited to bring that into my own Pump Fund stream. You know, Moose, Jakey, Gainsey, these are all people who I love, I admire, I respect, who I look up to. And in some cases, like, I met Moose when I was out in New York just a couple days ago. I was there when we stole Jakey's vape at the Accelerate conference, and Gainsey is someone who I've been getting closer to more and more lately on the streams together, guesting with him. So I'm really excited to join that fray and to become that tier 1. This is great. I fuck with the new layout. You looking great, man. You feel better? You were sick yesterday. Hey. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I feel terrible, bro. I still
is a
feel
Crypto
really
Rap
miserable, but
exclusive.
I'm hanging in there. I feel even better now that I see your beautiful faces. This should be the highest resolution that my stream has ever been. I went in and tweaked a bunch of settings, updated my graphics drivers, changed some things, added some filters, contrast, saturation. So yeah, I should be looking better. Let's move some of this lighting. Dope. Looks better than my future? Now don't say that, bro. Don't say that. I believe in you. I think you could do it. Link in bio. Welcome, bro. Pleasure to have you. Let me go and turn on 2 more lights in my background so we can get going for real. Give me a second. Look at this crew neck, by the way. So one of the look at this. Okay, Grok. What is Anza in the context of Solana blockchain? Let's see what Grok has to say. Anza is a software development firm focused on building and enhancing protocols within the Solana blockchain ecosystem. So it's a tech side company, essentially, kind of a think tank, kind of a talent acquisition agency of developers, coders, code monkeys, people that are technologically skilled that are making Solana run better. So the recent Alpenglow initiative, the initiative that's going to times 100 the transaction speed of Solana, was accomplished by Anza. It's the company. Now, this crew neck I'm wearing is an Anza crew neck. That's the Anza logo. If you look at the back, it says Anza. So this is real shit. I got this out at the developers conference for Solana just earlier last week. Super dope. Anyways, let me go turn this light on. Ivan says, any coins right now? That's a good question. You know what? Let me add some text to the screen to get people to actually stick around, because nobody's actually sticking around. Give me a second. Text. Launching a coin. Boom. 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 That'll get people interested. Sweet. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go turn the light on. All right, I think that's a little bit better. Yo, Crypto, he says, remember that one coin you launched with mad viewers? Yeah, actually. Wait, make what smaller? Oh, the launching a coin thing? Make it smaller? Okay. Jeez, sorry. Is it because the aspect ratio made the sides get clipped? That should be better. I always kind of underestimate. When you're looking on your phone, it's way clearer than when you're looking on the PC. But anyways, I do remember how hyped that launch was. We had, I think, maybe 300 people at the top peak concurrent viewership during that launch, and it was awesome. We bonded pretty much instantly. That was cool. But that coin wasn't important to me, right? Like, the main reason why I launched that coin was because a lot of people from my group were interested in making coins. They wanted to know what the process was like. They wanted to see how it went to bond, et cetera, et cetera. So that was a demonstration. That was a practice run, if you would. And I didn't make a penny off of it. That was never the point. I burned all of my supply. Everything's on chain. I ended with the same amount of money that I started with, which is to say nothing. But it did bond instantly. It did have a little bit of volume. people did kind of get excited for it, and there was a few hundred people around. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a success. Did it last very long? No. The market was pretty shitty at the time that it launched. As you guys know, a hype launch makes for a lot of opportunists, a lot of vultures, a lot of people trying to jump in and make a quick buck. And that's kind of what happened in that situation. This time around, things are a little bit different. My motivations are totally different. The coin that I'm launching, maybe on this stream, is a vehicle for me to keep expanding the Crypto Rap brand. So you guys are watching me here on Crypto Rap Live on TikTok, on X, on YouTube, and on Abstract. Actually, let me double check that I'm live on Abstract. Yeah, okay, dope. So you guys are watching me on all of these platforms right now, and that's great. I get great viewership here. You guys are a fantastic community, etc., etc., etc. I love you guys. Thanks for being good sports. But what if we raise the stakes a little bit? So earlier today, when I was on Gainsey's stream with Moose and Jakey and all these other people, there was 180 people watching there on the Pump Fun. If you guys look at the chart for Gainsey's token, let's pull it up right now.
This is a Crypto Rap
The
exclusive.
Gainsey token's at 3.5 million. It's not bad at all. If you zoom out and look at this, the trajectory on this has been pretty stellar. He's had a couple successful moments, some good streams, some viral clips, and it leads to a spike every time, and the floor gets a little bit higher every time, and it's been so far so great on the Gainsey stream. Now, my motivation is to make a token that's much like this. I want to have a token connected to the stream that you guys are all watching here right now so that I can stream on Pump Fun. That's my number one motivation. So the team for Pump Fun has reached out to me personally a couple weeks ago. If you guys have been around, you should look, or you should have seen that every once in a while, when we're lucky, the official Pump Fun TikTok account jumps in and watches my stream. Sometimes as long as an hour they spend here in the chat hanging out. They've been really good sports, both the TikTok guy, their X guy, and their streaming head, and Elon. All of us are in a private chat, and we've been having conversations over the past few weeks about how to bring the Crypto Rap show over to Pump Fun, because they are big fans of my work, and they think that it can be successful on Pump Fun. And I agree. I'm inclined to agree, because it's a crypto audience, it's a crypto streaming platform, it has a very low bar for entry. It's where most of the culture on chain is happening, and all of these things combine, I think, to a recipe for success. Now, you guys are watching me here for totally free. And I'm not telling you to buy anything. And that's fine. You're still going to learn a lot. You're still going to have a good time. You're still going to see me being charismatic and handsome and funny and blah, blah, blah. But some people are degenerates. A lot of people in crypto are degenerates. And they refuse to engage in something unless they have a financial stake in it. So the stream that's going to happen, the Pump Fun Crypto Rap Live iteration, will be a vehicle to reach that target audience, to allow a new generation of viewership to engage with the Crypto Rap brand, culture, community, so on and so forth. Now, my goal is to add Pump Fun as an arrow into my quiver of all of these other streaming platforms that I'm doing concurrently. So like I said earlier, I'm live here on TikTok right now, but we're also live on X, on YouTube, and on Abstract. Now we're going to be on X, YouTube, Abstract, TikTok, and Pump Fun, meaning a multi-hundred viewership across all platforms, meaning a lot of different places for people to tap in and engage with this, the Crypto Rap Live program, and ultimately to give people an opportunity, if they so wish, to have a financial stake in this programming and my brand and what have you. So I'm gonna be going live on Pump Fun every single time that I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, X, Abstract, etc. It's just going to be one more place where you can watch this program, the best program in crypto. So this is going to be dope. Club Penguin admin says, my friend is in an argument with her boyfriend. Can you say I support genocide? Yo. Wait. I just said that fast, and you almost had me. You almost had me. I was about to say, yo, Jenna, you are way too good for him. But then I said it fast, and I'm not so sure anymore. I support Jenna's position in the argument. Cade says, hey, can you recommend an app for me to use to trade? I'm not old enough. Parents need to make an account. What the fuck? Bro, go play Fortnite or some shit. Are you serious? Don't do... What money are you doing this with, bro? Your lunch money? Bro, go and eat your lunch. You can worry about this when you got your own guap. Are you serious? Lincoln Bio says DM'd you? DM'd you? Why would you DM him? He's a fucking child, bro. Are we serious? What the fuck is happening in my chat right now? Yo, don't DM him. What? My goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, not in my fucking chat. The hell is going on in here, bro? This fool has $2,000? $2,000 and your fucking parents have to make you a... Bro, just look. How about you give me your $2,000 and I'll trade it for you? I'll find some really, really good opportunities. My wallet's open. I don't know why you would mess around in the market. It's a dangerous place out there. Everyone's going to try and take your money. But me, I could help you. I could really... I could find you some financial success. No, that's some bullshit, bro. Are we serious? That's fucking crazy. You guys are animals. All right, but anyways, as I was saying earlier, guys, we're here. Look, here's Pump Fun. I'm ready to pump. Let me log into my shit real quick. This is serious business, chat.
This is a Crypto Rap
Thanks for the follow.
exclusive.
All right. Nice. Boom.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Create a new coin. This is the moment. This is the
This
ultimate
is a Crypto
iteration.
Rap exclusive.
Thanks for the follows, y'all. I appreciate that. This is crazy, but I can't do it yet. There's only 40 people in here. Last time we launched some shit, it was fucking 300 people in here, and that shit wasn't even real. This is actually real. This is Crypto Rap live on the blockchain. And you guys are only giving me 40 people? Are you serious? Nah. Nah. We gotta do better than that. Look. Oh, shit. Chat, what the fuck? Wait. Chat. Chat, do you see this? Gainsey just liked my fucking stream. What the fuck? Hey, Gainsey, if you're watching, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. That's crazy. Literally one like on the shit and it's fucking Gainsey. That's pretty funny. That fool was liking my shit because he saw that I had his chart pulled up. That's so funny. Frosted Mini Merc says, make a coin, then go live on Pump Fun. Yes. Now you're getting it, bro. That's exactly what this is all about. I want to go live on Pump Fun. I think it would be awesome to reach that audience, and this stream is good enough on its own, but I think it would really level up to have people engaging with it over there on Pump Fun. The only way to go live on Pump Fun is to launch a token. So we gotta launch a token, a Crypto Rap Live token. Michael says, will it be on Dex Screener? Yeah, probably, eventually, once it bonds and shit. Let me make my little bubble a little bit bigger over here. Nice. Nice. Let me tell Gainsey that I'm not quite launching yet. Let me DM that fool.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
All right.
This is a Crypto
Just gotta
Rap
let Gainesy know that
exclusive.
we're not going right now. Because that fool hit my shit with the like. Kate says, also back to earlier, why would I be playing Fortnite? I'm trying to get a C8. A C8? Is that some kind of car thing? Oh, that's a Corvette? Why do you want a Corvette, bro? Of all the fucking cars. Are you serious? Don't get an American sports car, bro. It's crypto. It's Italian or bust. Everybody and their mama, they make it in crypto, they buy an M4. Fuck that, bro. BMWs are ass, bro. Go Italian, bro. Lambo. That's the end game. If you can't do a Lambo, get a fucking Alfa Romeo or some shit, bro. But a Beamer, a Corvette, that's some washed ass shit, bro. I can't even lie. Gainesy says, let me know when. I'll retweet and it should help. Yo. That's my GOAT. That's my GOAT. Yo. That's crazy. That's really special. I'm honored, honestly. I'm flattered. That's pretty fucking dope.
This is a Crypto Rap
Clip
exclusive.
says, don't sleep on him. Do it soon. It's not up to me. You guys got to boost the viewership. We only got 34 people in here. What kind of shit is that? Hey, man, we in Australia. Give us a good coin. Okay. Okay. Tap the screen, guys. Let's get it pushed to FYP. Respect. Gifts, shares, likes, all that stuff. That's what TikTok likes to see. You want to break the mold. You want to get out in the algo. I'm going to do my thing over here. I'm going to be all entertaining and fun and friendly. We're going to talk. Let me boost the algo a little bit. I love China. I love TikTok. TikTok Shop is the best thing to ever happen to the world. God bless this stream. God bless all of my viewers. We are all going to make it. Wait, what? Totally? At the coffee shop? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would freak. If I saw Toli at the coffee shop, I would say, yo, why did you unfollow me on X? That fool totally unfollowed me on X, chat. I had it all and I lost it all, bro. Test 9224 says can't hear you. Sounds like a you problem, bro. I'm pretty sure everyone else can hear me. I says, yo, just joined. What's up? Good to see you, I. Welcome to the stream. Let me send this link around a little bit. There's a couple chats that I need to send it to. Let's see. Launching coin soon. Nice. Okay, sent it there. Sent it there. I keep forgetting. I just got added to this private chat. Okay, there it is. All right, let's send it. Where else? We'll send it here. We'll send it over there. Where else can I send it? We'll send it over here. How many private chats am I in? I keep sending it to this private chat, and then they get mad at me. They're like, why do you keep sending your stream? So you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm not going to tell you when I'm launching my shit. They're going to have to buy the top. Haters, bro. I swear. Let me send it around a little bit more. Sending it into Discord. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, nice. Sweet. Andre says, you launching another coin today? I don't know about another coin. This is the end all be all, bro. This is Crypto Rap Live. This is the token that I'm going to be streaming on Pump Fund for the next few months. And you know what? I was sitting in the bath today and I was having some pretty brilliant ideas for what to do on my Pump Fund stream. It's going to be pretty entertaining. My goal is to take this programming that you're watching and to level it up. I want to be something bigger than I am right now. I'm already the greatest crypto rapper of all time. I'm already the Weird Al of crypto. But I'm trying to be like the Sacha Baron Cohen of crypto. I'm trying to be the Nathan Fielder of crypto. You feel me? I'm trying to do some shit that's out there, that's weird, and that really makes retail normie audiences engage with crypto in new and interesting and entertaining ways. Now, people who know me, and I don't think any of y'all in here know me, but people who have seen me on stream for a while, or you know me back in Telegram, all the way back in 2020 or in 2021, I did something crazy. And I'm going to show you guys what I did, just to prove to you that I'm serious about this. Making Band says, for people all to come, you need to give a date and hype it. The time is now, bro. It's going to happen on this stream if we get enough people here. Like, there's no date. I gave a date yesterday. I said it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. And I don't know, bro. I'm feeling like it might be time. But let me show you guys what I did the other time. I'm going to go grab something really quick. You don't go anywhere. Better be more numbers in here when I get back. All right. Yo. Crypto rap versus crypto market cap. That's real. All right. So what I just grabbed is a jar of honey. This is organic hive honey, raw and unfiltered. And we're about to get raw and unfiltered on this stream. Now, people that know me, and I wish someone around here was an OG, tell me if you've heard this one before, because I don't think y'all have heard this one before. Back in 2020, 2021, there was a coin that dropped. It was called Save the Bees. Save the Bees. Now, this was on Binance Smart Chain, and Binance Smart Chain with the BNB token and the BSC token, they basically had a little micro bull run of these B tokens. A lot of people were making B tokens. Now, a friend of mine had made this Save the Bees token, and he gave me some supply. The supply that he gave me ended up being worth around $20,000 or something like that. Now, keep in mind, I'm an ethical person. If somebody airdrops me a bunch of supply, I don't dump that shit. I'm going to level with you guys. I took that 20K and I burned it. I burned it because it felt dirty to me that he just gave me all that money for free. But before I burned it, I did something phenomenal. I did something that would change the course of crypto culture forever. I took a jar of honey and I went in the Telegram group and I poured that jar of honey all over my bare chest and I lathered it on. That is a true story. Some shit that I did back in 2020. That was back when people used to fight for their bags. When people used to do weird shit to pump their tokens. I took a full jar of honey, poured that shit all over my bare chest, and I rubbed it in, bro. And that mooned the token. Now here we are in 2025, standing on the precipice of the Crypto Rap Live token that's going to change the world forever. Because nobody knows how to fight for their bags anymore. But me personally, I still remember the good old days. So when this shit drops, on my first ever Pump Fun live stream, I'm going to take this jar of honey and I'm going to lather it all over my bare fucking chest, bro. I'm going to do that throwback just to prove to you guys how seriously I take this shit. When it's time, and time is soon, it's a matter of hours at this point, if that, I'm going to fucking pour this honey on my chest and I'm going to rub it in. And people are going to clip that shit and they're going to send it everywhere. And it's going to be pretty fucking dope. It's going to be pretty fucking dope. Gainsy's probably going to repost that shit since he's such a real one. But yeah. How many people do I have in all live streams in total? Let's see. I've got 40 here on TikTok. I got 30 over there on X. Usually my abstract and my YouTube viewership isn't too crazy. It's probably less than 5 between the two of them. So we're at a couple dozen people. That's fine, but I'm really trying to hit a couple hundred. You feel me? So yeah, we got to keep boosting this up. Let's look at some tokens, since that's what you guys want to do to actually have some viewership. Give me some coins, chat. Let me know a coin that you guys want to see. Olivia is a runner listed on Sex already. Let's look at it. Olivia. This thing right here, AI Gov. Whoa, 9 hours old. Speaking of, guys, I just have to say, in the fucking crypto rap chat, they called a 130 times today. A 130 times call today. It was like 10 hours ago or something like that. So if you guys are not in there, it's literally the best free Discord ever. The best free Discord ever. There's no other free Discord that's giving out daily 100 times calls. I would challenge you to find that. So if you guys aren't in there, I'm sorry, you're missing out. 130 times? Every $1 you put in be $130.
This is a crypto rap.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
This is a crypto
honestly.
rap exclusive.
Yo, this is a crypto rap exclusive. Thanks for the follows, y'all. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm gonna drop the Discord link right there in the chat for those of you who aren't in there. I don't know why you wouldn't be there already. It's totally free, always will be. 130 times called today. Literally today. I wish, like, oh, last week. Oh, a couple days ago. No, today. It's crazy. Anyways, this is Olivia. The chart looks crazy. We're at 18 million. It only came out 9 hours ago. They're saying Olivia called it Cryptoy at 1.5 mil. Respect. 1.5 mil to 20 mil is not bad. So this is an AI token of this lady, I guess. AI agent platform for politics and media. You are the government now. Run by our first political change maker,
This is a crypto rap
Olivia.
exclusive.
I got to level with you. She doesn't strike me as a politician.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
But respect. Respect. This is pretty crazy. 20 mil. Chat, should I drink some honey right now? It's pretty good. Senna says, you feeling better right now? No, not really. I still feel pretty terrible. But I have to rally. The Crypto Rap Live token is launching soon. So yeah, I'm feeling as good as I can. We're just getting started. The Australians are barely waking up. The Southeast Asians are barely waking up. The Europeans are in the middle of their day. The Americans are all going to sleep. And the Americans are the paper hands. You want to launch when the Americans are asleep. That's how you make a successful coin. All the wages, all the people that are getting up to go to their shitty job tomorrow morning, they are snug in their beds. And they are not going to ruin my chart. The wages are the ones that are looking for the quick pump. I just want a quick 5 times so I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, get out of here, Jared. Stelly says, it's 8 a.m. in Europe, not middle of the day. Respect. But 8 a.m. should be the middle of the day if you're locked in and grinding. Am I right? She. Respect. Shout out to all my Europeans. Chat, where are you guys from? Drop your location in the chat. You don't have to get too specific. Country suffices. I'm coming to you live from the studio here in sunny Los Angeles, California, for example. Echelon in Utah, respect. Utah, a beautiful state. Brooklyn, hey, I was just out there. I was just out there for the Solana conference. Brooklyn is hella dope, bro. What was the name of the club that we went to? Have you seen this club before? Wait. Let me show you. This place was crazy. Wait, tell me if you've seen this before. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Okay, here. I thought I took a picture of this shit. Is this? Nah. How come I ain't took a picture of that shit? Anyways, it's the club with the two big eyeballs in it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you've been there, you would know. But it's like you walk inside and there's two big ass eyeballs in there, bro. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's a club out there in Brooklyn. I wish I knew, bro. I didn't like have anything to do with it. Maybe this will make a little more sense. It was for the MetaMask event because MetaMask was coming to Solana. I actually have the bracelet here. It was like kind of a trippy club, bro. They had some big ass eyeballs. They had that spinning shit. They had a stage and everything. It was kind of crazy. It was in Brooklyn. I know that. No, this doesn't say. Look, I have my little Builder Nights. Solana is coming to MetaMask. Fucking bullshit right here. Yeah, they were doing breakdancing. They had some girls up in the you know, like
this is a crypto
sash,
rap
like
exclusive.
the satin, like, you know, they'd be spinning around and shit in the thing. They had some girls on stilts and shit. It was a trippy club. Let me see some where other people are from. Cali, respect. Shout out to Cali. I'm from Cali too. Europe, okay, respect. Very specific. MS, that's Missouri, right? Shout out to Missouri, bro. That's a pretty dope place. Florida, respect. Australia, hella respect. Alaska, Andre, you're dead ass in Alaska? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What was the name of the event? It was Builders Night for MetaMask. Builders Night. Look, I gotta tell you, Eyeball, since you're in Brooklyn, next month, in late June, there's gonna be a conference out in New York City, NFT NYC. If you're a crypto person, hit up some of those events, bro. You don't have to pay to go to the conference. Just look on Luma and look at the associated side events. There's definitely going to be some shit out in Brooklyn. Try to get into some of those. They are a blast, bro. These crypto parties are different, bro. Ghana, shout out to Ghana, really incredible country. Sweden, again, pretty nice place. London, terrible, miserable place. Latvia, awesome, fantastic. Respect. Texas, respect. That's dope. That fool Andre is actually out in Alaska. Where are you at? Fairbanks? Anchorage? Or are you like one of those oil rig guys? You out somewhere in the middle of nowhere? John says, where can a pure beginner... Oh, shout out to Homer. I actually have a friend that moved out there. Where can a pure beginner learn to trade? Understand charts, support resistance, etc. New South Wales. Shout out to New South Wales. All right. Yo, John Gull. I just dropped the Discord link in the chat. It's a totally free Discord, and it's geared towards beginners. You go in there, you ask any question, people will be willing to help you out, bro. Don't get me wrong. Even if you're not a beginner, it's still a good place to be. Like I said, we had a 130 times call in there earlier today. Just a couple hours ago, they made a 130 times call. It's a cook. It's a cook of a chat. But yeah, that Discord, watching my stream is another place you could get some tips. But honestly, looking around on YouTube, going on X and finding threads of people explaining it, that's another good way to do it. Do your own research is one of the cardinal rules of cryptocurrency. And that extends beyond just investing in projects. That also extends into developing your own unique personal trading strategies. So, yeah. You got to kind of find your own way in this place. You can have people tell you what to do, but usually people that are telling you what to do just want your money. You feel me? Emil says, can you check KYC coin is going crazy? I'm in from 2 mil. Yeah, let's take a look. KYC. You talking about this thing, McLovin? Whoa. What the... They got Raj as Kanye West. They got fucking Brian Armstrong in the back. They got 7-Eleven. What kind of geeked up narrative is this, bro? This thing's at 8.6 mil and is flying, bro. And the craziest part is it rugged. That thing had a red candle down to 1.5 and then it shredded. Look at that chart. This the Loch Ness monster of coins, bro. Are you kidding me? Whoa. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Respect, bro. It's a good looking chart. They got that Nessie formation going on. That's pretty dope. It's got to fall down eventually, but this is a cutting edge narrative. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar, the guy in the middle here, that's Raj. He's the co-founder of Solana. Like, he's one of the two guys that made Solana. And he recently was threatened by some hackers. And the hackers told him, you got to give us 40 Bitcoin or we're going to leak all of your information. Now, Raj is a tough motherfucker. He's not going to listen to somebody just trying to exploit him. So he said, hell nah, bro, you could go fuck yourself. And then the hackers took his passport, his driver's license, his wife's passport, his wife's driver's license. They took his phone number, they took his address, etc., 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 every single bit of personal information. Then the hackers hacked the Instagram account of Migos, the rappers, and they posted on the Instagram account of the Migos Raj's personal information, his wife's personal information, his dad's personal information, his balance amounts, his everything. They posted everything. So this is a meme coin based on that narrative. But what an insane moment in crypto history to have a co-founder of the chain fully doxxed with passport, license, etc., 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 all in the public, all on the web. And if you go on X, you can find it. I have the screenshots in my phone because I just opened up a new line of credit with his shit. But it's crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah. They got that fool. But one thing about Raj, he's a tough motherfucker. He's really a tough motherfucker. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's a famous picture of Raj somewhere around on X where he's holding a Barrett 50 cal. A Barrett 50 cal. That's a big, he's carrying this shit. A M82. He's literally standing there at the range. The gun's bigger than him. Like, it's ridiculous. I would not, of all the people to run up on and try to like kidnap or whatever, he's the last person I would try. He's gonna get you from the driveway from 10 miles away with the bling blow. You were done, bro. But you know, people might still try it. It's crazy. Diamonds or Dust says 50 viewers, launch, brother. 50 is nice. It's a good start. I'm not gonna lie, but we gotta get a little bit better than that. 50 is not even close to what the number I have in mind. I'm thinking more 200 at the minimum. We can get there. My concurrent viewership record on this account is 230 or something like that. My previous account, my concurrent viewership record was about 500 or 600. So we could definitely get there. The stream is still young. But yeah, you guys are going to have to hit that like. You're going to have to hit that share. You're going to have to hit that follow and that gift and blah, blah, blah. Then we're actually going to get there. This is big. I don't know if you guys saw, but Gainsey was like, yo, let me know when we're launching, and I'll retweet it. Like, Gainsey's going to retweet the fucking coin. It's going to be crazy. I'm finna GTS. I'll be back in 6 hours. What does GTS mean? You Zoomers are on some other shit, bro. GTS meaning get this sleep? Is that? Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, respect. I guess that one was kind of easy. Okay, y'all. You don't have to make me feel like I'm unk. Okay, I got it. But yeah, go to sleep. Respect. You should go to sleep, cause don't you have fucking school tomorrow or some shit, bro? But respect, bro. Get some good rest.
This
Sweet
is
dreams.
a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Andre says, why are there so many soul box dropping right now on BullX? That's a good question.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
I don't know about on BullX. I'm here on Axiom. I'm not seeing a lot of soul box. Am I tripping? IKIAB, no one watching ATM. What is IKIAB? Y'all are just making some shit up now. What is that? Can somebody help me out with that one? IAB? I can't even begin to figure out what the fuck that's about. Because Soulbox ran to 250k. Oh, I see it right here actually. Yo, chat.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Holy, are you seeing this? What a breakout. We're looking at 1 million volume on this right now. Timmy and Chloe, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. Soulbox Dev has like 300 coins. Well, it looks like only one of them is legit. Hama Yun says, missed Olivia, 20 mil now. Guys, the trenches are back. Are you serious? The trenches are back. Crypto Rap Chat had a 130 times call earlier today. We got this coin right here, right now, with $1 million volume in his first 5 minutes on chain. We just finished looking at Olivia. Olivia shredded to 20 mil in less than 9 hours. The trenches are back, guys. This is the moment. This is a good moment in the week right now. Some shit is really flying. It's not bad at all. David says 120k entry. That's fantastic, David. Look, this is David's entry right here, chat. Let's root for David. This is David's entry. Okay? As long as we stay over this line, David's in profit. Everybody pray for David. Jerry says, I think the Soulbox gimmick is every coin has a different thing coming out of the box. That's interesting. Well, this box seems to be winning for whatever reason. Pray for David, guys. It's looking a little red on top of David's entry right now. Looks like there's a big, deep red candle coming on David's entry right now. Oh, David says I cheated? Bruh. You sold already, bro? You had me tracking your entry price and you sold already? But you made an instant 0.7 sold? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. When I saw the MetaMask ad for Solana, I saw your sunnies. Yeah, wasn't that funny? And you know what's funny? I've got it right here. I was at the party. Solana is coming, to MetaMask. I was at the party, the MetaMask Solana reveal party. And the funny thing is, if you look here, well, maybe they don't have it, but look here. This is pretty funny. This is the penguin, the Pengu Pudgy Penguin in the VIP section, flashing the banner with the MetaMask Fox with the dance going on in the back. Are you kidding me? That shit was so funny, bro. Look with the penguin, bro. That is dead funny, bro. This shit was way too funny, bro. That night was a movie, bro. In the VIP section with the little beam, bro. We took a bag full of those beams. We took them to Madison Square Garden. We actually hopped in an Uber right there from that MetaMask party because the Knicks were playing and they were about to win. This was game one. And Knicks were up. And then it went overtime because they tied. And then the Knicks fucking lost, bro. The Knicks fucking lost. We got out of our Uber. We had the Penguins set up in Madison Square Garden. We got this picture. Wait, let me show you the picture. Look, here's the making of, the magic happening. Bro's putting the suit on in Madison Square Garden. And then look at who was there. Everybody and their mama wanted a picture with the penguin. You see that? And then wait. This one's my favorite. We had the fucking pigs, bro. The pigs were taking a picture with the penguin, bro. That shit was way too funny, bro. Right there in Madison Square Garden. Shit was hilarious, bro. That was a movie. It was a movie. Yeah, I can still hear it, bro. That shit was way too funny. Yo, David, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You should have held that bag. Look at this thing. It's still going. 300k and climbing. That's not bad at all. David says you should pin. We're launching at 200 viewers so people don't leave. Okay, bet. Launching coin at 200 viewers. There it is. But for some reason, it only lets me pin for 60 seconds at a time. There's no way to perma pin something. Maybe I could type it theoretically. Let me I guess add it to this message here. Okay. There we go. Nice. You see that? Launching a coin at 200 live viewers. Can all y'all see that? W. DJ and KJ says, did we launch? No, not yet. Are you feeling better? No, not yet. But I'm hanging in there. I'm in better spirits now than I was yesterday.
Crypto Rap exclusive.
Shamar says, yesterday a random meme coin ate all my funds. And guess what happened the next day? You made it all back in one play? Please tell me you made it all back in one play. What happened, bro? Glad to hear you feeling better. I'm really not feeling better, but I'm rallying, bro. Because if we're going to hit that 200 viewership, if we're going to launch this coin tonight, I got to be up. Loki says, I woke up and went to work. The nightmare never ends, does it? Talk more about your coin. I want to make good profit. I don't think, realistically, I don't think my coin's going to move like this, for example, right? I don't think we're going to hit 2 million volume right out of the gate with a chart that shreds up multi-hundred market cap. We might. Like, I've got some big people in the wings that are trying to help me out. But my coin is supposed to be a content coin. It's supposed to be a creator coin. And if you look historically at the way that those coins move, for example, I think Gainsies is the best example. They're slow cooks. They're not necessarily, you know, the instant return, whatever bullshit. They're really about long-term holders. Check it out. And the long-term holders get rewarded. I mean, look at this Gainsy Stream token, for example. When it first launched, he wasn't doing anything, bro. There was no motion on that shit. It was literally at 20K market cap for like a long time, for like 2 weeks or something. Then, suddenly, out of the blue, he started to get a little bit of motion. His thing mooned up to 500K on like week 3. And that's not too bad. Then, again, it was kind of slow. You had like 6 days in there. Boom! He got a big break. Something went viral. One of his clips went all over X. He hit a 3 million market cap top. Then that thing came down again. I mean, it's a streamer coin. People are going to sell when the stream's off. They're going to buy when the stream's on. You feel me? But notice that it's at a higher level here than it was before and than it was before. The long-term high conviction holders are the ones that are eating on that chart. Now then you fast forward a little bit more, right? It's like 1 week here, then another week here. Now you're looking at 700K, 800K. Pretty organically, the floor raised up another ×2 there. But then the big break. This is where the magic happens. Gainsy's fame on X has reached a fever pitch. I mean, he's getting a lot of viral clips. People are really starting to recognize his name, the newer generation. For those of you who don't know, Gainsy's been around for a while. He was a really big deal probably like 3 or 4 years ago. But since then, you know, for lack of a better term, he's a little bit washed up. Not through any fault of his own, but just he kind of fell out of the public eye. But this was kind of his attempt to come back into fame. And it's been truly successful. From here, it mooned to 10 million. To 10 million. Keep in mind, this is a coin that was at 20K for a full week when it first got started. For a full week, 20K. Now at 10 million. That's a 500 times. That's really, really good. From 10 million since then, it's fallen down. It's finding a new floor here in the 3 to 4 million range. Not bad at all. Overall, the history of this chart, keep in mind, this is May 27th. Coin launched on April 4th. That's like a month and a half. It's a month and a half old, and it's at a 3 million floor now. So it's a slow cook, but those long-term holders were rewarded. My strategy is the same. For those of you guys who are familiar with me, I've been streaming for months at this point. I've been building the Crypto Rap brand for years. And my mission is to do this with my stream on Pump Fund. Pretty much everything that I'm doing that you guys are watching right now is going to be streamed concurrently to Pump Fun. I'm going to be live on TikTok still, but I'm also going to be live on Pump Fun. And I'm going to scale up the programming. I'm going to come up with new and creative things to do. I'm applying for Pump Fun's creator scholarship that they have going on. They invited me to apply. It's going to be a good program, I think. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty good time. Test 9224 says, are you rich yet? No, I'm fucking poor, bro. I'm so broke. Emil says, can you see my message? Yes, I see your message. Shamar says, you know what? Buying and selling a meme coin as soon as it launches is what real meme trading is. And that's why you are destined to stay broke, bro. That's why you're never going to make it. If you had done that on this coin, you would have made like a 1.2 times. If you had sat on this coin for a month and a half, you would have done a 500 times. I know which one I would rather do, bro. Michael says, when is drop? It says right there, doesn't it? Launching coin and 200 viewers. Russia Potato says, can you drop CA in Discord of that coin? Of the Gainsey coin? Yeah, I could drop the CA of the Gainsey coin. I'll do it right now. I just dropped it. What site do you use? This is Dex Screener. Usually I use Axiom, which is this one right here. I use Dex Screener on stream sometimes just because it looks a little bit clearer for you guys. But yeah, if you're trading, I would use Axiom, but that website in particular was Dex Screener. Your woman in America, a beautiful. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But I'm with someone that's not American, but I appreciate that. Your mom says, maybe not the best idea to have a viewer goal because it will get hotter. Get botted? I don't think so. Nobody's been botting us so far. If we get botted, I just will shut the stream down and we'll do it tomorrow. So nobody bought this. Adam says, what do you think about Candlezilla? Well, just from reading the name, it sounds pretty ridiculous, but I'll look at it. CDLZLL, that's the real ticker. That's some bullshit, bro. I can't even find it. What's the coin name? You mean this coin that we're looking at on stream? This is Soulbox. If you mean the coin that I'm gonna launch, I'm honestly not sure what the name will be yet. I'm pretty sure I know what the name will be, but I have to decide the ticker. JM says, do you play long term on legit coins or do you gamble it on Axiom for a quick 2 to 3x? Long term legit is the only way to win substantially. Long term legit is the only way to win substantially. Now, the time frame of long term can change. Long term could mean holding for months in certain market cycles, or it could mean just holding for 2 weeks in other market cycles. There are coins out there that run up multi-billion in 2 weeks. There's coins out there that run up multi-hundred million in a few days. So just having the patience to hold through retraces on quality projects and narratives that you believe in, developing conviction in a coin that you think will be successful, and then riding it through any price action, that's how you make it. That's how the vast majority of people that actually have wealth in cryptocurrency have got that wealth. Nobody gets rich from chasing pumps. Nobody gets rich from jumping into new pairs and selling on the first day. It's just not how it works.
This is a
It's
Crypto
really not how it
Rap
works.
exclusive.
And that's a misconception that a lot of new traders tend to have. It really does take a little bit of resilience, a little bit of belief, a little bit of conviction to actually make it. Rolex says, do you use a CT tracker? No, not really. Axiom has one integrated, but I never use it. Byte is the next Shiba. You know, I actually did a rap for Byte a long time ago. Jordan says, I'm not going to lie, I'm late to the game with this meme coin shit, but I'm trying to learn. Bro, you're not late.
This is a Crypto
you're
Rap
later than
exclusive.
2020. You're later than 2017. But if I'm being real with you, I've seen people that showed up to the cycle, this cycle, people that just got here, just started trading, and they are outperforming people that I know that have been in the game for 8, 9, 10 years. The reason why is crypto is so dynamic. It's ever changing. The market that you're entering today is very different from the market 3 years ago. And sure, you could take some lessons that you learned from back then and apply it to today. But the truth is, the most successful traders are always going to be dynamic, adaptive, and changing their strategies to interact with the market as it is now. There's always going to be new turns, new metas, new projects that are successful. And somebody that's new to the game, they're not going to be jaded. They're going to see something like, for example, Chill Guy. Chill Guy ran up to 350 million. Any old school investor would have seen that coin and been like, this is fucking stupid. But a lot of you guys, a lot of the TikTok retail investors, you were like, this meme is awesome. And you guys made a lot of money on it. Same goes for Rismus. Rismus, a Christmas coin. Holiday coins are terrible. Anybody that's been in crypto for fucking 6 to 10 years, they're going to be like, a Christmas coin? Hell nah, it's terrible. But you guys, the retail on TikTok, you were like, it's Christmas. The coin has to go up. And then it went to 80 million. So, yeah, just because you're late to the game doesn't mean you can't make it. You just got to take this seriously. You just got to actually, enter the market and engage with it as it is. Found by Flora says, I made 234 SOL on Chill Guy. Respect. That's a good play. Tess says, bro, seriously, what you think of Cock Inu? I don't think of Cock Inu. Ash says, guilty. Both of those I faded, and I've been here since 2020. You see, bro? It's a new market now. It truly is. Russia Potato says, yo, please drop the CA for Soulbox you're looking at right now. Bro.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Why can't you just Google that shit, bro? I don't want to do all that, bro. Let me put that shit. Alright, I just put it in the DGen den, bro. I just put it there. Candlezilla first CTO project on Candle's new launchpad. Candlezilla, please check it out. Like, you guys are trying to get me to look at some seriously hot garbage coins. Let me pull it up just to be a good sport. But I must confess, this is probably going to be some hot ass, bro. Well, it's at 1.4 mil, so it's doing way better than I thought it was going to be. But honestly, what the fuck is that, bro? But, respect. I can't fade it because I honestly thought this shit was going to be like 20K. 1.5 mil right now, 2.5 mil on the top. I'm not familiar with the Candle launchpad. Candle TV? Interesting. I honestly, I'm pretty out of the loop on that. I haven't really heard of that. But yeah, it's a good looking chart. I can't fade it. It's only the first day. It's at 1.5 mil. All-time high at 2 mil. Bottomed out a little under a mil. So you're seeing good profit at a lot of places on this chart. It's not a bad looking chart. It's just a weird narrative. But it's only weird because I don't know what Candle TV is. Maybe this is the next big thing and you're putting us onto some serious alpha right now. I'm not going to fade it. Let's see. Interesting. Did the Candle community just revive the trenches? 900 viewers? That's not bad. Anyways, look at 99%. Is that even like something I can type in to Deck Screener? Is that even a recognizable ticker? Is it this thing right here at the top? This orange shit? Well, yeah, if you bought this coin, you'd be at a minus 99% right now. If you bought this coin, there's a 99% chance that you lost money on it. This chart is ass, bro. This shit has just gone straight down. It's pretty terrible. Molly says, yo, did you ever drop? No, not yet. As you see right down there, it says launching a coin at 200 live viewers. We're only at like 50 people right now. We haven't really broke out of the 50. So we're gonna need a little more than that. Look at the community behind it. No, I mean respect, bro, but I don't really care about all that. Moonpig, house coin, King Charles all. This coin was good. King Charles? Shamar says, "Do you believe in insider groups?" What do you mean by that? I like. Do you believe the sky is blue? Like, yes, they exist. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I'm in a few of them, and I know people that are in more of them than me. If you mean to ask, do I believe that insider groups are the only way to make money in this market? Do I believe that insider groups have a foolproof method to get profit? Do I believe that insider groups are some kind of cabals that really run the show? No, not at all. Insider groups are full of cowards. Insider groups are full of washed up losers that don't know how to trade. Insider groups exist because those guys don't have any talent. They don't have any ability to read the market. So they need to huddle up together like penguins in a snowstorm and cuddle and yap at each other to try and find a way forward in the market. Insider groups are bullshit, bro. Have you seen what the insiders look like? Are you serious, bro? This is your insider. Do I believe that this guy is making a lot of money? No. Are you serious, bro? This is your insider. Like, are you so for real right now, bro? I don't know what to tell you. Do I believe that this guy is running a cabal that's running the market? Hell no, bro. This guy can't even run on a treadmill, bro. Are you serious? But yeah, I do know that insider groups exist, but vast majority of the time, it's just a bunch of dorks, bro. Like you look at any insider, bro. Like, don't even make me look up Frank D. Gods, bro. You look up any insider, and it's a bunch of dorks, bro. Like, do I think this guy is controlling the market? No. If you go and look at his private wallet, I've got friends tracking his private wallet. I'm tracking his private wallet. He's a terrible trader. He's lost so much money since he stopped going public, since people stopped copy trading him. Without an army of people jumping into plays after him, he's nothing. And the same is true for a lot of those insiders. It's all about networking. It's all about positioning. But realistically, they don't have much talent on their own. They're not bringing much to the table themselves. The real champions of the market, there's a few really, really cracked traders. People that are actually very talented at reading the markets and making good plays. Those people are usually quiet. They're usually very low profile. I'm not talking about Gake. I'm not talking about Cupsy. I'm talking about some actual people that are cooking. There's people out there that are cooking, and they don't want you to know who they are because they're making too much fucking money. So, yes, insiders exist, but insiders are not as strong as you think they are. They're really just a bunch of rats. Crazy. Oh shit, tomorrow they drop? Tomorrow the Claynosaur Popkins drop, guys. This is gonna be a crazy mint.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
I know a lot of y'all probably don't dabble in NFTs, but this is actually gonna be a big one. Probably the hottest NFT collection to ever mint on Sui. I can't believe they come out tomorrow. I'm so FOMO. I want these shits so bad. Yo, are you guys seeing this? It pushed up to 400K and it's climbing, bro. Yo, where's our boy David at? David, why'd you sell this shit, bro? Are you serious? This is Soulbox. Soulbox is the token. It's doing pretty well. It's got like, what, 2 million volume now? What's it at? It's got quite a good amount of volume. A very good looking chart. No telling how long it'll last. But so far so good. Seems to be doing something relatively innovative. It says 1 buy equals 1 case. I'm not sure what that's all about, but volume 1 million in 15 minutes scared me, especially because it wanted to connect my wallet to buy a box. That's funny. I would, like, you did the right thing, bro. You avoided something that is kind of sketchy. But you gotta understand that people are degenerates, bro. And degenerates are willing to take the risk. He said, look at the website. Let's do it. How do I get to the website through here? Is it this thing? No, that's the Pump Fun. There we go, website. Soulbox.gg. Hello everyone. Tech works. X is down. We're working on fixing all this, but rest assured you have a team of devs fixing all issues. Enjoy the loot. Interesting. Try demo. Alright. Hopefully I don't get my shit banned for doing this. This is all just a game. Okay, it was a fortune cookie. I don't know what that is, but Molly says, how was Solana Accelerate?
This
it was
is
awesome.
a Crypto
It was
Rap
a movie.
exclusive.
It was so epic. 0.5 Soul. Yo, chat. 0.5 Soul. Not bad. Solana Accelerate was awesome. I had such a blast. I'm wearing my Anza crew neck right now. Got my Solana hat over here. Got my chonky. You know what? That's what I'm missing. Where the fuck are my penguins? Where did my penguins go? I knew something was missing from this stream. Oh, here they are. My goodness. Alright, we need to up the stakes, actually. We need to up the stakes. I need to switch my glasses. These are not cutting it. I gotta throw these bad boys on. The Solana shades. You seeing these? We doing it. Let me switch these out real quick. Okay. These ones have such a funny silhouette. Dope. The penguins. Gotta put the penguins somewhere. Alright. Dope. Let's throw the penguins on. Okay. Dope. There they are. Cute little guys. Abster and Pengu. Nice. We're
This
officially
is a
locked
Crypto
in.
Rap
For real this
exclusive.
time. Alright. Molly says generational wealth too? No. This is Crypto Rap Live Coin. So the token that's gonna launch whenever we get enough viewership, it's gonna be Crypto Rap Live. It's my content coin. It's basically, I want to stream on Pump Fun. The Pump Fun team reached out to me and asked me to stream on Pump Fun, but you need a token to stream on Pump Fun. And so I'm going to make a token for Crypto Rap Live to basically do what I'm doing here on Pump Fun. And it's going to be available pretty soon, within the next couple of hours, unless we get enough people here now. And the goal is ultimately to stream on Pump Fun at the same time that I'm streaming on TikTok. And right now I'm also streaming concurrently on X, YouTube, and Abstract. So that'll bring my number of streaming platforms up to 5, being TikTok, X, YouTube, Abstract, and Pump Fun. So we'll be streaming on 2 separate blockchains and 3 separate social media platforms with Crypto Rap Live. That's what's happening coming up. So we need 200 here on TikTok? Yes, sir. Let me switch what this says. Will you ever make merch? Yeah, I want to. I actually have a vision for like a crypto clothing brand. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but I want to make some dope ass clothes for sure. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, when you drop in a coin? Soon. We just gotta get more viewers. We just gotta get a couple more viewers. Not necessarily 200. I changed it to question mark, question mark, question mark. This thing is still going pretty convincingly. I want to put music on, but TikTok has been so bullshit lately. I seen it go back to 50K, thought it was a BS coin, now we lost it 6 times. Damn. Diamonds or Dust says, why not just launch it now? Because the goal of me launching the coin is not to make you money. JM says, it's always going to be more coins. That's real. Shian says, tap it. We're going up a little. Yeah, respect. Thanks, y'all. Almost at 20K likes. That's pretty dope. Hit that like spike.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Bro, what do you think of Hoodrat? Same team pushed Katana to 70 mil. Hoodrat. It is literally a rat in a hoodie. That's cute. That's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cute. Okay, what if I did this? What if I said new coin drops at 75 viewers? Would that make things a little more interesting? That seems a little more achievable, right? I feel like that would get people a little more excited. Shout out to these random people liking my shit. Trenches have been a little slow today, but we will make motion. Speak for yourself, bro. Trenches have not been slow today. We had a 130 times call in the Crypto Rap Discord. We just saw this Soulbox coin. This thing's moving with millions in volume, bro. That Olivia coin dropped. That thing went 20 mil plus. Trenches have not been slow today. There's been some good fucking coins today, bro. Molly says you should wait till June 1st so I could put 20K into the coin. What's happening on June 1st? Payday? Paycheck? I don't want you to put your paycheck in it. Look, the token's still going to be around. Like if we launch tomorrow or today, if we launch on this stream, the token's still going to be there on the 1st. You feel me? There's nothing stopping you from aping your life savings at that time. Toshi? Shout out to Toshi. My friend Memers, she's a Toshi brand rep or whatever. Whoa, 56 people in climbing. Is this the secret? We're getting there now, for real, for real. Look at this chart, by the way. 400K, and it's getting up there. This thing is really mooning. Chat, a momentous occasion is happening. The official Crypto Rap Live token is going to launch soon. It's a matter of minutes. It's a matter of hours at this point. And it's going to change the world forever. Not financial advice, do your own research, but it's going to take the Crypto Rap program to an entire new platform with hundreds of potential viewers. It's going to be pretty dope. I got to figure out
this
the
is a Crypto Rap
RTS.
exclusive.
No, what is it? RTMPS? Is that what that shit's called? To actually stream on Pump Fun, let's go and look at this. Let's see who's live on Pump Fun right now.
Bees.
Some random shit. I can't stand these streams. I can't stand these streams that aren't real people, that like this one right here. I hate this shit, bro. Where it's like an AI that's there talking all the time. This shit is so lame, bro. We need more real people out there on the stream. That's what I'm bringing. Shout out to this guy. He's just in a restaurant. No, he's in his kitchen. What is this guy up to? What the? What is going on? What? Whose frat house is this, bro? No. That's weird. What? Whose uncle is this, bro?
And it's going to take time for me to earn, I guess, enough people's trust. But if you all go out there, start promoting it, tell them what they're seeing on the live, seeing that I'm trustworthy and all, we can grow this thing as a levels that's never before been seen. And not on.
What the
main thing is helping people that really need help.
Yo!
Abuse, helping the innocent.
How
so
the
that's something
fuck
you're
is
on board
Jeffrey
with. Welcome
Epstein
aboard.
on live right
My
now?
name's Dave. Check out my work.
What the?
But I'm going to be getting ready to get off of here because I've been on this live tonight. Probably, I don't know, probably a good 8
You're
hours
supposed to
or
be
better.
dead,
and I'm getting exhausted. I created, since the time I created this coin, whatever the heck that was today, I don't even know what time it was.
Fun right now.
I've been pretty much on this live. I've gotten booted a couple times and had to relog back in and all. But
the feds are shutting
I've been
this
steady
shit
at
down.
the live for since this coin was created.
Like I'm not making this up.
I'm a one-man show. Looks like Jeffrey and I need to go recharge my batteries. I mean, I have a friend of mine helping me when he can. He's creating a website
right now. I'm losing my shit, bro.
But he had to go on a graduation tonight.
Yo.
And he's from down here. He lives up in Maryland. So the only way him and I communicate is over the phone. And he's been busy all night. So I don't know what any progress is. But what I do know is the Dex is paid on this already.
He said,
so if you haven't heard that yet.
He said, my friend is in Maryland. Let's think about that for a second. Maryland. Maryland is where Washington, D.C. Maryland is where the Pentagon is, bro. We got Jeffrey Epstein in here talking about I got friends in Maryland, bro. I'm suspicious, bro. I'm really suspicious on that one. Yo, that's crazy. What? They keep letting people's uncles stream.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Bro's at 8K? Bro is gay. I don't, like, no offense, but he wrote it on the board. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, what? Stephen Hawking's gonna appear next? Bro, I'm like, Stephen Hawking died at the wrong time. If Stephen Hawking was alive today and he put a coin on Pump Fun, you can't tell me that shit wouldn't instantly go to 30 million, bro. You can't tell me that if you had that fool in the chair, like, and maybe this is going to be fucked up. I'm not trying to make this fucked up. That guy was on Epstein's Island, okay? So it's okay to make fun of him. But he's there like, we are going to the moon. Chat. W in the chat. Time to pump this chart up. Like, bro, that shit would go to 30 million. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, honestly. That's no offense. I only did that because he's a bad person.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
He would for sure run off. Now I don't know about that one. He might roll off. Drop from 67 to 50. We were so close, and then people didn't want it, bro. They didn't want it. That's what's crazy. We're getting up there, but chat, they ran away. They didn't like looking at the Pump Fun streams. What do you guys want to look at? You want to look at the create a token page? I'm trying to think of like what's getting the most viewership. People like when I have Axiom up. Name of the coin. Crypto Rap Live. Didi says, hello mate. Any update of IIV? I don't know what IIV is. I really don't. ILV? What is ILV? I've never heard of that shit. ILV. Hey, Triple R, good to see you. Diddy coin incoming? Bro, I swear. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you go on Pump Fun and you see Diddy streaming? What would you do in that situation? What if it said 10 million market cap, I put the baby oil on, bro? I don't even know, bro. That's pretty different. Anyways, ILV, is that some boomer shit? Let's look over here. Illuvium. I could say right out of the gate, if your shit is called Illuvium, you're gonna get rug pulled. Yeah. What the fuck is this, bro? You asking me to look at this, bro? You see this fucking chart, bro? This thing hasn't been up since 2021, bro. Did you just wake up from a coma or something? I fell asleep 4 years ago. Can you tell me how my favorite coin is doing? Bro, this thing hasn't been around in 4 years. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's washed. Terrible fucking coin. Really terrible. Illuvium. That's some nonsense. Check out Happiness. Let's check out Happiness. Happiness. This thing, 9 days old, 1.4 million. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Chart looks pretty good. You see this? This is kind of like a smile. I see it. This is a very happy chart. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let me put a smile here. You see? Good. Good stuff. I can't even fade that. 9 days old, they're pushing all-time highs. Seems like there's people still cooking over there. Not a bad chart by any means. I think it looks good. Lore? Let's look at lore. Lore. Lore is one that we've seen a few times. Let's zoom out a little bit. She. What I like about this one is, look, it didn't moon until the 21st of April, 23rd of April. Launched on the 5th of April. You had about 20 days to get in on this project under 300K market cap. Then it shredded up to 5 mil in 1 day. Not bad at all. It's pretty epic. Look at website. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm familiar with this one. I've seen it before. So it's an AI caller. It calls coins as an AI. And I'm not gonna lie. Look at some of these coins it called. It called
This
Soulbox
is a Crypto Rap
at
exclusive.
70K. Soulbox is what we've been looking at. And it's doing great. It's at 420K right now. So that's a 5.5x. Best call today was this 7.8x. Called at 66K, is at 500 right now. So it's not bad at all, honestly. That's pretty decent performance. That's a better entry than most people are getting. So shout out to Lore. It's an AI-powered trading utility, essentially kind of a call bot. The website is lorevision.ai.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
And this thing is basically automatically calling coins. If you look at the history is pretty impressive. You're looking at a 60 times, a 50 times, 60 times, 160 times, 130 times. It has some pretty successful calls under its belt. 50 times here. The website is lorevision.ai. Now keep in mind, this is a robot. Like, it's not a real person. There's not an element of discernment here. But it's still doing right. It's still doing pretty well. 50 times, 135 times, 150 times, 100 times, 78 times. Like, those are good numbers. Wow. Holy crap. It called Troll at 90K. Troll's sitting at 30 mil. That's at 300 times right now. That's pretty good. That's better than most groups are getting it. Okintama 50 times. Not bad at all. Mob says Dev is so active. So many things to come. That's dope. That's not bad at all. Lorevision.ai. Lorevision.ai is the website. The ticker is Lore. The chart looks pretty good. Honestly, these numbers speak for itself. I'm impressed that it caught Soulbox for 6 times. And this is a coin that came out less than an hour
This is a
ago.
Crypto Rap
This shows me that the tool is actually
Rap
kind of working in that way. We're at 72 people. We're at 72. That's not bad at all. Oz the Crypto Goat, what's up, bro? It's a pleasure to see you. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Yo, so close to 75. There we are, 75. New coin at 80 viewers, yo. We are so close. We are so close. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the heart. What app do you use? Typically, I use Axiom to trade, or I'll show Deck Screener on the stream. But right now, we're looking at
generational wealth.
Hey, thanks for the roses. Smells good.
Generational wealth.
Thanks for the roses. I appreciate that. You launched yesterday? Nah. I didn't launch yesterday. This coin that's coming right now, you guys have to understand, this is it. Like, there's no other launch after this. Like, this is the Crypto Rap Live token. This program that you're watching right now of me streaming, I'm going to be streaming on Pump Fun. Every single time that I'm streaming here on TikTok, streaming on YouTube, streaming on X, it's going to be live on Pump Fun as well. And the token's going to be attached to that. I don't know if you guys have seen the other creator or content coins that have come out recently. Gainsy's been on there. Steve's been on there. A bunch of KOLs have been making coins and stuff. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be the Crypto Rap equivalent.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Will you drop it here? Yeah, I'll drop it here. I'll drop it in the Discord. Oz the Crypto Goat. I'm looking for new talent to come on as a guest for the show. Would you be interested? What show are you talking about? Litecoin says, I fuck with the Pudgy Penguins. Thanks. These are dope. We got Pengu, the blue one, and then we got Abster, the green one. I was mobbing with the Pudgy team while we were out in New York. Shit was epic. It was a movie. Talk to me more about your show, Oz. I would love to be on the show. I just don't know what it's about. We got 50 people watching over on the X. We got 80 people here in the TikTok. Not bad. Not bad. Look at this chart, though. That shit is crazy. Do you use a wallet tracker? Yeah, if you look at my Axiom, you see I've got a lot of wallets tracked here. You launching tonight? Yeah. Just waiting for the viewership to be right. If we don't hit the target tonight, then we'll probably go tomorrow. But yeah, I'm aiming to launch pretty soon. Got 2.5 BTC. Do you think investing in XRP is the best now? No, absolutely not. Why the fuck would you ever do that? If you have 2.5 BTC, you lock that shit up in a safe and you sit on that shit. You let your grandkids retire with that shit, bro. 2.5 BTC, that's going to be $2.5 billion in like 10 years, bro. Why would you put that shit into XRP? That's kind of ridiculous. Michael says, bro, target was 70, now it's 85. Bro, the target was fucking 200. Are you serious, bro? Cheyenne says, where do you find that to buy? It was 200. Cheyenne knows. Cheyenne was here. You were here too, Michael. I expect you to know better, bro. Saying all that bullshit. SXT, baby. Look at the partnerships.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
That's a token? SXT? Like,
this is a Crypto Rap.
Thanks for the follow,
This
y'all.
is a Crypto Rap
that.
exclusive.
Why I always lose on memes on Solana. You gotta get better, bro. It's a skill issue. Jordan says you have the Discord. Yeah. Here's the Discord link. Michael, I don't know if you got school tomorrow or what's up, bro, but you got to understand. We did the roll call earlier. Chat, where are you guys watching from right now? Chat, let me hear it, bro. Where are you guys watching from? What country are you guys watching
This is a
from?
Crypto Rap exclusive.
What state if you're in the United States? We got Las Vegas. Hey, are you in Bitcoin Vegas? We got New York. We got Melbourne, Australia. We got Greece. We got Ghana.
This
We
is
got
a Crypto
Arizona. We
Rap
got Southern
exclusive.
California. We got Romania. We got Indonesia. We got Thailand. We got everybody and their grandmamas here, bro. Sweden. We got a truly international viewership going on the stream. Malaysia, San Diego, Essex. D. Is that Denmark? Litecoin says, I'm in Vegas for BTC 2025. Respect. Bernanza, Las Vegas. Yo, all you guys that are out there in Vegas right now for BTC 2025, how is it? What do you guys think out there? I've got a couple friends out there. I honestly was going to go. Oh, DE is Germany? That's funny. I was going to go out there. I actually had a flight this morning at 10 a.m. out there, but I didn't go because I'm too sick. So I'm here streaming instead. But is it fun? You guys are having a blast? Because all my friends that are out there, they seem to be having a blast. Bai Andu, Chinese Andy, respect. Dude, you keep changing the goal. Yes. Yes. The goal starts low. Then people join. They think we're about to reach the goal. Then you raise the goal. People stay. People join. You reach that next goal. Then you raise the goal. People join.
This is a
People
Crypto
stay.
Rap
You reach the
exclusive.
next goal. Now you're understanding the psychology of it. So you could sit in the chat and you could bitch and you can moan and you could cry and you could be a baby about it. Or you can lock the fuck in and watch as we get higher and higher. Gabe says then people leave. You're misunderstanding human psychology. We were at 50. Now we're at 80. We're going to keep going. If you want to leave, leave. I don't want you here, bro. This is about the psychology. This is about the growth. Good riddance. Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. But we are going to launch tonight, and you're going to miss it. Goodbye. Droid says, what can I buy on? You can buy on anything.
This is a
I mean, the
Crypto
initial
Rap
coin is going to launch on
exclusive.
Pump.fun, so that's technically the place to do it. Psychology is 70%. It's a human psychology game. All right, Gabe, you're going to miss the launch, bro. Andre, toxic. If they leave, that's their loss. Imagine holding a coin at 0.005 and then leaving because the target was set higher and you miss it 200 times. Now you understand, bro. It's my full intention to launch tonight. That's why I'm still here. If I wasn't going to launch tonight, I wouldn't be here right now. You guys got to bear with me. You guys got to understand that there's a psychological element to this, that we want to boost the number up. You guys can cry, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
This is a Crypto Rap
I seriously
exclusive.
want you to leave if you're crying about that, because you're the kind of person who's just trying to buy and sell quickly. I don't want people that are buying and selling quickly. We're trying to build something here, bro. So good riddance to all the bitches and moaners. Phantom says, what do you think of ETH right now? ETH is in an interesting spot. Let's pull up a chart on ETH. So I was very bearish on ETH not too long ago, but then it had a very strong showing recently. And it's been doing pretty fine for the past few weeks. Look at this spike. The spike from 1800, like 1600, 1400 at the lowest, all the way up to 2500. That's different. That's really different. That's some shit I was not expecting. That shows you that you can never underestimate ETH. That there's always people waiting in the wings to ape in and get that shit to blow up. As somebody acknowledged in the chat, Abstract. Abstract is a big thing that's going to rally for ETH. What coin are you dropping? The name. It's going to be the coin for this program that you're watching right now, so that I can start streaming on Pump.Fun. Because in order to stream on Pump.Fun, you need to have a token. Right now, I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on X, I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live on Abstract. We're going to add Pump.Fun to the mold. And when we do, it's going to be fucking dope. We're going to have 5 different streaming platforms, 2 different blockchains, and a whole slew of people with a lot of different ways to engage with the stream. And every time that I'm streaming here, we're going to be streaming on those other places too. Get on Twitch. I've been on Twitch and Kick in the past, but it's just not rewarding platforms. The viewership is ass. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't found much success with Twitch. I'll be at TwitchCon. That's dope. Cute says, what's your X handle? It is at Crypto Rap Calls. At Crypto Rap Calls. You see it right there. Same as my TikTok handle. Anyways, Oz, I had a hard time finding that shit that you were talking about. What was it again? SXSTX? What was it? Twitch is looking to expand this platform this year to focus on crypto. That would be awesome. We need more crypto-friendly streaming platforms for sure. Space and Time.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Yeah. It's this shit on Ethereum. But why do I feel like the chart is wigged out and not accurate? It's got liquidity in a weird place or something? Let me look on CoinGecko. There we go. Interesting. It just dropped and it's bottomed out. True. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, you got a couple millions in there for sure. I've seen a lot of charts that look like this and then recover generously. You said you're on a team with them? I would definitely be willing to do whatever interview or talk about the token or deep dive. We get decent viewership on these streams. I've got a Discord community with a couple thousand people in there.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
SXT utilities and partnerships. Let me find a website here. Let's see. Microsoft. Oh, interesting. Microsoft backed blockchain. That's the first time I've heard that shit. Indexers, sub-second ZK coprocessors, SQL for smart contracts, ZK proofs, prompt to SQL, space and time network architecture, a lot of nerd shit, a lot of technical shit, a lot of back-end shit, but shout out to ZK proofs. That shit is really the future. That's so funny that we got Microsoft, we got Chainlink, Polygon. Yeah, it's cool. I like this website. I like your blob that you got going on. Shit is dope. Military applications.
This is a Crypto Rap
We'll
exclusive.
put in a blockchain military, off-chain data verification and security. That's dope. Yeah, it sounds like it's doing all the right buzzwords for the next generation of crypto. Would you consider this? You wouldn't consider this DePIN, would you? One of a kind. That's dope. Soulboy says, good evening, bro. Good evening, Soulboy. Yeah, I like this. I think this looks dope. I do also think that it's bottomed out. I think you guys launched maybe at kind of an unfortunate time where the market wasn't really looking for something like this. But you've got serious use case. You've got serious utility. You've got serious partnerships that transcend Web3. So that's all some pretty good stuff. It looks dope. Got in at 0.105. Nice. That was a good entry. It was about as good as it gets. You got in all the way down here. What's its name? This is Space and Time. The ticker is SXT. SXT. Space and Time. Funny name. Pretty funny name. chat, where are all my viewers going? We're so close to launching the token, and then you guys rolled away. Let me switch the number again. Boom. New coin drops at 75 viewers, guys. We're only 6 people away. Yo. Okay, now we're getting there. We're getting there a little quick now. 72 and climbing. That's crazy. Hella people. 77. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down now, y'all. Slow down. We're so close. 80 people. All we need is 80 people, and we're there. We were up to 77. That's crazy. 75 and climbing. Hella people joining. Yo. Yo. We are seconds away from reaching the goal, chat. This is crazy. This is going to be so different. 77
This
and
is
going
a Crypto
up.
Rap exclusive.
I know it changed fast. That's what I'm trying to keep up. Too many people are joining. Holy moly. 77, that's crazy. And all we need is 85. So it's less than 10 people to go, everybody. Less than 10 people to go. This is different. If you guys hashtag FYP, you mean like type hashtag FYP in the chat? Everybody type hashtag FYP in the chat. I don't know if that actually does anything. You think that actually does something? Shout out to everyone saying hashtag FYP in the chat. I feel like if you say, great product, I'm going to buy that on the TikTok shop in the chat, then it's probably going to do pretty well. You say it's based on GIFs and taps. Okay, respect. GIFs and taps are also probably a big one. We're up to 36K likes, which is pretty fantastic. We're climbing up there. We're climbing up there. Wow, this stream, that fool said TikTok shot. The fuck is TikTok shot, bro? Relax. Nobody's getting shot here, bro. So many giveaways, so many gifts. TikTok shop. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. What are you doing in my chat, bro? Come on. That's crazy. 78 people in climbing. We're like so close. We're so close. It's because you don't have the Vipers on? Whoa, chill. Okay.
Generational wealth.
On, bro. Relax.
This
thanks
is
for
a
the gift.
Crypto Rap exclusive.
Let me throw the Vipers on since you guys are asking for them. Jeez. Here we go. Mr. Scout says drop the coin. Mr. Scout, we haven't reached the goal yet, bro. Look, there's the Vipers. You see? Now we got the Solana branded glasses and we got the Pit Vipers. You see that? That's crazy. Now we're cooking. For sure. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We have a really exciting token launching soon. The Crypto Rap Live token. It's going to be my first foray into streaming on Pump Fun Live. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be pretty epic.
Generational wealth.
First foray, not last by any means. We're going to be on there for a while. All right, we lowered the threshold since everybody is so salty. We're going to put it to 75 again. 75 viewers. And then this brand new token goes live. It's going to rock the world. It's going to be crazy. The first ever DeFi native superstar. Me. On Pump Fun.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
That's going to be Pump Fun, Abstract, TikTok, YouTube, and X at the same time.
Generational wealth.
Cross-pollination, cross-chain. It's going to be pretty different. It's going to be pretty different. Love what you're doing for the community. Thanks, bro. This isn't usually what I do for the community. My usual programming is a lot more educational, informative. We're actually looking at projects and shit. giving honest assessments, teaching people financial literacy, how to
This
navigate
is a Crypto
cryptocurrency,
Rap exclusive.
and basically have sustainable success in the space. This whole launch thing is just kind of a gimmick. Like, it's gonna happen because I want to stream on Pump Fund, but that's not what I'm about. It's just kind of a coincidence of the circumstances of what's going on. True, been watching in the background for a minute. Respect. Then you know what's good. Yeah, I've been doing this thing for a few months now. DFW says, bro, if I want to launch a token, how do I get people to buy from Twitter? Well, you got to tweet about it, right? Usually you can make an X community on there. You can have people join in the X community. Twitter Spaces is another way that's pretty good to get people to buy into it. There's a lot of different things you can do. Yo, this thing got dumped on. These fools started selling. This fool bought some, and then he sold right away at a loss. That's not good. Let's go. Get to Radium. Mr. Scout says how to make your own coin. It's really easy, actually. You go right over here to Pump Fund. You see, this is the create your own coin page. All you have to do is enter a few small details. Here you see the coin name. Here you see the ticker. Chat, what should the ticker be? What should the ticker be? Daddy says it costs $100 to make a
Generational
coin.
wealth.
That is cap. It is totally free to make a coin. You just have to get it to bond on the bonding curve. CR? CR is kind of a terrible ticker. I'm not going to lie. CR? Like,
This
just
is a
two letters?
Crypto
Who
Rap
has a two-letter
exclusive.
ticker? I'm thinking 3, 4 letters. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Jerry says why not? That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one, actually. Why not is my name, my stage name. That could be a pretty good ticker. I'm not going to lie. Chat, what's better? Why not? Or the other one I was thinking was crap. Crap. Like crypto rap? Should we do crap or should we do why not? Fuck it. Why not is kind of good, bro. Huh. Let me do a poll. I could do a poll, right? Let me, how do I do a poll? Let me make a poll. Chat, vote in this poll. We're going to do a quick poll. And wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, create new poll. What ticker should we have for the new coin? Why not or crap? Jay says, are you dropping a coin soon? Yeah, super soon actually. Okay. Chat, do you see this? Do you see the poll? It just went live. I think you can vote in it, right? Or am I tripping? We have one vote. Why do we only have one vote? We've got fucking 85 people in here. What are you guys doing? Am I tripping? You guys can't see the poll? Yeah, Toxic, the vote was you. Go vote, guys. Loki says, where's the polls? Jordan says I can't see it. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working for you guys. Well, okay. We'll just do it like this. I just ended the poll. All right. Since you guys can't see it, I want you guys to type. I want you guys to type in the chat. Why not or crap? Type in the chat. What should the ticker be? What should the ticker be, chat? Why not? 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 Oh, well, it's pretty unanimous. You guys aren't even letting crap breathe. You guys really don't like crap. A lot of why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, we'll do why not. Ben White 5 says rug. Ben White 5, you might be stupid. That's okay. Plenty of people that trade cryptocurrency are stupid. But let me educate you really quick. What's happening here is a token for my live stream. Now, maybe you just got here, in which case it's not your fault. I understand your ignorance. But I've been live streaming for months. My Crypto Rap brand has existed for years. The biggest names in the space love and respect what I'm up to. This token that we're launching, the Why Not token, this is so that I can stream on Pump Fun. I'm streaming right now on TikTok, on X, on YouTube, and on Abstract. Now I'm going to be able to stream on Pump Fun. Now, I don't know if you've paid any attention to the space. Maybe not, because you clearly don't have a brain. But there have been some pretty successful people streaming on Pump Fun recently.
This is a Crypto
One of those
Rap
people,
exclusive.
just for a quick example, is Gainsey. Gainsey, if you guys have paid any attention, has made a triumphant return to streaming on Pump Fun with his token, Gainsey Stream, that you see right here, sitting at 3.5 million right now in its month and a half of existence. Now, Gainsey is dope. He's a bit of a celebrity in crypto. He's been a celebrity in crypto for some time. If you look at my messages, you'll see messages with Gainsey wherein he says, "Let me know when your token is live. If I'm free, I'll pop on and tweet it out. Let me know when your token is live. I'll retweet and it should help." You're talking about rug pull? This is the start of a multi-month long journey bringing the Crypto Rap brand to Pump Fun in a real way. Are you fucking serious? You are brain dead, bro. This shit is gonna be epic. This shit is gonna be dope, bro. You can FUD, you can fade, you can cry, but bro, this shit is as legit as it gets. I don't know what to tell you. Now, I'm not saying that it's gonna moon right away, go to a multi-million market cap, blah, blah, blah. But I am saying that this is a legitimate brand that I'm going to continue doing what I do every single day going forward. You're going to see me streaming every day for hours at a time. This is my second hour on this stream right now. And you're going to see what happens as I rise
This
to
is a
fame as the
Crypto
first
Rap
ever
exclusive.
DeFi native superstar streaming on Pump Fun. I'm going to be the
This
Kai
is a
Cenat
Crypto Rap
of Pump Fun.
exclusive.
I'm going to be the Mr. Beast of Pump Fun. That's what's happening here. It's not some bullshit. I'm not launching some bullshit. I'm launching something that's gonna end up being a really long journey. I appreciate your skepticism. It's not misplaced. There's a lot of people up to some nonsense. But yeah. It's real. This is real. They said my live just got flagged for bullying. I'm not bullying you, right, Ben? Joey says, "You not coming to Vegas?" Nah, bro. I'm sick as a dog, bro. I'm too sick to head out there. Also, I'm too broke, bro.
Generational
I
wealth.
spent all my money in fucking New York. I ain't got any money to go to Vegas. How do you find a good coin? My strategy is only to use new pairs. That's a good way to lose money. Well, chat, what should the description be? The greatest show in crypto now on Pump Fun. Crypto Rap Live. You ain't missing nothing. BTC Vegas is whack. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought it was gonna be whack. Bitcoin people are not as chill as Solana people. That's real. Live weekly link in your TikTok. Go live all platforms.
This
yeah,
is a
okay.
Crypto
So
Rap
add social
exclusive.
links. Okay, here we go. Website URL. What should I put as my website, chat? Will it let me do multiple websites? Let me TikTok. Y'all are saying TikTok. All right. Let me copy my TikTok link really quick. Will it let me do multiples though? Okay, don't
This
pay
is a
attention to that
Crypto
fake
Rap
ass
exclusive.
fool in the chat. That's not me messaging in there. X. Website should go to a Rickroll. I have a website. Like I have a website, cryptorap.net. But I guess I'll just leave the TikTok there. Let's go to X. X crypto rap calls. Copy that. Paste it in. Telegram. I've got t.me/crypto rap. All right. Now website instead. Okay, bet. I'll do that. Cryptorap.net. But I will still. I can put my websites in the description for the coin, right? Telegram is bearish? Since when? Let me do my TikTok link here. So let me actually just copy the link to every other stream. Let me find this link real quick. All right. Here we go. There, you can see we got the abstract, we got the TikTok, we got the X. Let me put set up a link tree. Well, we don't need a link tree. Look, if you go to my website, cryptorap.net, all the links are right here. You see TikTok, Discord, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, etc. You feel me? So if you go to the website, you see all that shit. Let's go over to my YouTube real quick. See, I'm live here on YouTube right now. How do I share this channel? YouTube.com/cryptorapcalls. There we go. Nice. Dope. Let's put the YouTube on there. Sweet.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
All right. There's all that. I'll put the TikTok link first. All right. We don't need all that status bullshit. I'll just put it X crypto rap calls. Nice. Sweet. That's everything, right? The greatest show in crypto. Now I'm pumped fun. Why Not is the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Hundreds of songs released over the past 5 years. Billions in market cap represented. Friends with some of the biggest names in the industry. What else should I say?
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Put a signature
This is
so
a
they know it's
Crypto
legit
Rap
you.
exclusive.
What? How do I put a signature, bro? Are you serious? This is text, bro. What the fuck? That fool said put a signature so they know it's you. Bro, how? That's crazy. That's pretty fucking crazy.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Loki says try to play your music in the background. I would, but I'm not going to. TikTok gets mad when I play my music for some reason. Friends with some of the biggest names in the industry. This show will change crypto forever and onboard the next generation of retail investors. Nice. I think that's enough. Now we need a picture. What should the picture be? It should just be a picture of me? Should I just screenshot my stream right now? Let's see. You, but like the MetaMask Fox? Pengu? That's Pengu. And Appster. Should I put the Burberry coat on for my picture, chat? Should I put the Burberry coat on? Oh. My Sunday best. Zoom in on the glasses.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Let me get the jar of honey in there. All right. I'm screenshotting this. All right, I screenshotted it. Okay, okay. Fix the Pengus. Okay, I'll fix the Pengus. I'll fix the Pengus. Since you asked. I'll do it, Chad. I'll do it. Sorry, it's kind of hard. There. We got to get it right, right? Okay. There we go. History in the making, chat. Is that good enough? Presentation is everything. So true. All right. Nice. Screenshotted that. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, I got that picture.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
All right, we're pretty much ready to go. The only thing is, I have to go and tell some people before I launch this thing. Like, you guys are great, the 100 people in this chat or whatever, but like Gainsey, for example, he needs to know that this thing's going live. I should probably tell Jakey. I should probably tell Moose. Just let me send some messages around and let them know that this shit is finally going live. Let me hit my private chats and shit. And I need to send an announcement in the Discord too, because I told them that as well. Okay. Bear with me as I go and tell everyone. And in fact, you guys should go and tell everyone too, right? Go and tell everyone that this is the fucking hottest, craziest bullshit. NYC says, how do you know that someone is not copying your coin? Probably plenty of people are copying my coin. I bet there's fucking people copying my coin right now, but there's only one coin that's going to have me actually live on that shit. So I don't know what to tell you. Don't buy any bullshit right now because you're watching. I haven't made anything yet. If you see any why not coins out there, they're definitely fake. Let's see this. Everyone. The official Crypto Rap Live
This is a Crypto Rap
is about
exclusive.
to launch in just a few short minutes. Get ready for the official, or get ready rather for me to post the Pump Fun link. Do not buy any imposters.
This is a
Nice.
Crypto Rap exclusive.
Alright, we're sending it. We're sending it.
This is a Crypto Rap
Let's
exclusive.
do it. Let's send this around. Alright, sent it all there. Fuck, like, I don't even know if my friends are awake right now. Let me see. My boy hitting me
This
saying
is
I
a
can bundle
crypto
your
rap
shit.
exclusive.
That's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Is like, I kind of need a lot of supply, right? Let me change it to new coin dropping right now. New coin drops right now. This fool in the chat saying, no one will be buying anything. Bro, we got 110 people here. Oz says, how much of the supply will you hold? That's a really good question. How much should I hold, Oz? What do you think? Like, chat, I kind of want you guys to help me out with this. You say 50%, 10%? 10% would be dope. How much do I need to spend to hold 10%?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
70%, that would be funny. Lock it? Yeah, I could lock it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna burn all of my supply. I'm not trying to dump this token. That's not the mission. The mission is to, like, Pump Fund introduced the mechanic where the creator of the token receives a percentage of the fees. So because of that mechanic, I shouldn't have to dump. I should be able to burn as much supply as I buy and still, quote unquote, make money on the token, even though that's not the point. Check your WhatsApp. Let's do it.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Let's see. All right. Let me tell some other people around here. Okay. Send it over here. Okay. Send it over here. Okay. Send it over here. Okay. Who else is around? Damn, what's the name of that private chat? I always forget the names of the private chats I'm in. What's this guy's name? Okay, there it is. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I want Downson to be in on this, but I don't think that fool is up right now. Call him? Yeah, I could call him. Let's see. Everyone, if you are not in the Discord's going to get the link to the Pump Fund first. So you want to be in there. Like, I will send it into this chat eventually, but I'm going to send it there first. That's going to be the first people to get it, period. So I just dropped the link in the Discord in the chat. It's totally free to join. But yeah, that's going to be like the #1 zone to see what's going on. Hell yeah. That's pretty dope. You guys definitely gonna want to be in that Discord. Hella people watching on X. Let's see. I gotta get this image. Let's get this image.
This is a Crypto Rap
This
exclusive.
is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Thanks for the follow. All right. There's the image. Let's upload this right now.
This is a Crypto Rap
Thanks for the follow.
exclusive.
Sorry, chat. I'm just doing all the logistics and whatever. Official Crypto Rap Live token. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm really excited for this. This is going to be awesome. I'm excited to stream on Pump Fun. I really think the Pump Fun platform is pretty cool. Let's find this file.
This is a Crypto
You
Rap
see?
exclusive.
That's funny.
Generational wealth.
Hey, thanks for the GGs. Yeah, it's pretty much ready now. Nice. Loki says, no, XD, it looks like a rug. What about this looks like a rug, bro? When have you seen a rug where somebody's holding up an organic jar of honey? Are you serious? What do you want it to be, bro? It's a picture of my face. That's what it's about, bro. I don't understand. You want me to AI generate some bullshit, bro? Like, come on. Announcement of the contract address in Discord? Yeah, it's not even going to be a contract address. It's going to be the link to the Pump Fund, and I'm going to put it right there in the Discord. What time is it in Israel right now? Discord name? The Discord is right there in the chat. I just put it there in the chat. I pinned it. Alright, guys. We are moments away. Today's the day. Today is the day that Crypto Rap's Pump
This
Fun
is a
journey
Crypto
begins.
Rap exclusive.
It's going to be pretty crazy. Make sure you guys are in that Discord because the official link is going to be dropped there before anywhere else. Crazy. What tab on Discord? Well, it's going to be in the announcements tab. I'll put it in the announcements tab. I'm
Generational
just going to
wealth.
copy it and paste it down the whole thing. First, it'll be in announcements. I'm the only person that can post an announcement, so don't trust anything that you don't see outside of that channel. And I'll forward it from announcements to DGen to GMGN to all the other channels. But the first place that's going to get the legit thing is going to be that one. Andre says, watch He Will Rug and we will never see rap again. That would be a sad ending, bro. You have to understand how valuable this brand is to me. I was put on this earth to be the greatest crypto rapper of all time. I was put on this earth to change Web3 culture forever. I was put on this earth to onboard the next generation of investors. That's something that I wake up every day excited to do. This is my passion in life. I'm very lucky that I get to live my passion every single day. A lot of people, they work bullshit jobs. They give up on their dreams. Things get hard. And don't get me wrong. My life has been hard at times. Like to
This is
live
a
this
Crypto
dream
Rap
has not been
exclusive.
easy. Like, it's hard to afford rent. It's hard to afford power bills. I got hella bills stacked up and shit like that. But none of that shit is important to me. You do the right thing. You live your passion. You be your authentic self. And the money will follow. That is a lesson that I've learned time and time again. You can't do that shit for the money. If you do that shit for the money, you're not going to make it. You have to do this shit because it's what you actually believe. You have to do this shit because it's who you are. And the rest, all of that other stuff, it comes later. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can find any person on the planet that's like made it who is living someone that they're not. You feel me? Like
generational wealth.
Budget says, yeah, he rugging. That shit is funny, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Joey says he's not though. I know this guy, and Joey's right. I just met that fool in New York. We linked up and we were hanging out last week. So yeah, he could vouch. If I rug you guys, he'll come and beat me up. He's got my docs. Michael says, get ready to pocket my $50. I got you, bro. It's going to good hands. Yeah. So this coin, like, and think about it, right? A lot of you guys try to ape into a coin, and for most cryptocurrencies, the first day is the most bullish moment of that coin, right? For most tokens, getting in early is the most important thing. And early means like in the first few minutes or whatever. But this is different. Like I've explained this before, and let me explain this very clearly right now for all of you who are here around. The only reason why I'm making this token is because I want to stream on Pump Fund. Like, the only reason I'm making this token is because the Pump Fund team reached out to me personally in DMs and added me to a private chat with the group from Pump Fund, with the stream guy, with the guy who runs their TikTok, with Elon, the guy who founded it. And they were like, we love your program and we want your program to come to Pump Fund. And I agree with them in a lot of ways. I think what they're doing is awesome. I really think the Pump Fund platform is the most democratic launch pad. I think it's really cool how anybody in the world can go on there and make a coin. I think the streaming integration is really clever. And I want to be a part of that. And right now, there's no way to be a part of that other than launching a token. So I'm just going to do this so that I can stream on Pump Fund. Same way I'm streaming for free right here on TikTok, for free right over there on X, for free right over there on YouTube, and for free right over there on Abstract. You don't have to buy the token. In fact, it would probably be better for all of us if you don't buy the token. You just watch me and watch me go, because I'm not going to stop. This shit's going to be every day for the next few months. I'm going to be doing the same shit I've always been doing, that I have been doing for the past year or something now. 5 years, if you count the duration of the brand. And yeah, it's going to be dope. I'm really excited for this. I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of tricks up my sleeves. I'm trying to make this shit actually happen. Dark Prediction said, making a crypto, but it's not for the money. Okay, bro, no offense, but let's see in 30 days. All right, Dark Predictions. That is a very dark prediction. But maybe you didn't hear what I just said, that I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right here, right now on Pump Fund. Like, there's going to be no difference. There's no, like, I'm making a token, buy my token. It is literally just so I can stream on Pump Fund. And I will be streaming on Pump Fund the same that I've been streaming on TikTok for the past however fucking long now. I don't even know. And that I will be doing for the next few months. So yeah, FUD, fade, be a crybaby all you want. Just because your heart is full of greed does not mean that everyone's heart is full of greed. You have to understand how severe my autism is. I can't calculate anything beyond the scope of living my reality. This shit is happening because it's who I am. I don't know how to express that in any other way. Just launch it, bro. Boy, Discord link. Okay, just rug me already. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Dark Predictions. I was there in the fucking chat that you got added to with all the like TikTok KOLs where they were talking about pumping and dumping coins and shit, and I was the only person that left that chat, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You could try and FUD and fade, bro, but yeah, you are not me. Crypto is literally only about money. That's just wrong, bro. It's just wrong. This is a fucking paradigm shift. This is about culture. This is about humanity. It's about the future of technology. I was just at the Solana Accelerate conference, bro. It was about so much more than money, bro. Like, that's just a brain dead take, bro. Crypto is really revolutionary technology in so many ways, and it's not about the money. In a way, it's kind of about the money, but you have to think,
This is a Crypto
money
Rap
today in
exclusive.
society is the dominant metaphor for freedom. People who have money are considered to be more free, right? And money, as it exists in the contemporary society, is bound up in all of this bullshit. Everybody's money is controlled by the same set of actors. It's like the banks, it's like the governments. It's like all these people are holding on to your money, which means they're holding on to your freedom. Crypto is about financial freedom. But financial freedom, don't get me wrong, it's not about money. It's about the ability to take ownership of your life. It's about self-custody. It's about liberating yourself from these constraints overall, these overarching systems that every single day punish us, corral us, push us around. It's about liberation, bro. It's about freedom and changing the paradigm of finance, liberating people, teaching them that there is something out there in the world that allows you to actually take ownership and responsibility of your life, not just financially, but literally in freedom. That's what this is about.
This is a Crypto Rap
know.
exclusive.
It's kind of crazy. Crypto is only about money, bro. That's like a 3 IQ take. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Is it your first week in the market? Like, Bitcoin did not get made because of money. Do you know what cypherpunk is? Like, when Bitcoin started, it wasn't worth any money. The idea, the philosophy behind it, the liberation that it entails, that's what ended up becoming worth money. I don't know. This the new punk rock. Absolutely, bro. Crypto's only about money, bro. That's a crazy projection, honestly. Wait, Joey, you actually want to come up? Can I accept you right now? Will you pop up? Wait. Yo.
Dude, crypto's only about money. Bro, I requested the mic because
You're in Vegas
Yeah.
right now, right? Yeah.
yeah. I'm in Vegas. I
And
can't
tell-
believe this
like,
guy
bro,
said crypto's only about money. Like,
Right, you're in Vegas at BTC 2025, where the fucking vice president is there, the son of the president is there, senators are there, and you're talking about it's about money? It's so much deeper than that, bro.
I just want to say this. So the entire premise of Bitcoin was redistributing the wealth from the haves to the have-nots, to give the little guys a chance. The entire premise of decentralization is to create a fair, just system where everybody has a voice in that system, and you can equally distribute revenues and capitals down the line so they can be utilized throughout the ecosystem in a way that self-sustains the ecosystem without the government having full control over everything that you do. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's sad to see people think and say, like, as creators, this stuff, our heart and soul goes into it. And if y'all knew, like, the friends that this kid has, y'all are so, I'm not going to call you names right now, but y'all are really being foolish. Like, this kid's an OG. He's about to launch a coin. This shit is going to fly.
I don't know about that, bro. I'm not even saying that because it's not about the money.
I mean,
bro. But
dude,
yeah.
all you gotta do. Oh, listen. Somebody said it in the chat. They were like, "Yo, just write on the description, Pump Fun asked me to launch this," and then put a script. But you gotta ask. You gotta ask your boys in your private if you can do that first. You know what I mean? Just to make sure, bro.
Sure.
The lore that you can create, the narrative. Just think about it all and make sure before you do anything. And they can hate me all they want and spam my DMs if I tell you not to do this right now. This is permanent when you launch from Pump Fund. So this is gonna be crypto rap forever. So
Right.
make sure that you're fucking locked in, dude, on what you're doing and you're happy with it, and get feedback from some of the people in your network because they're going to lead you in the right direction because they're going to want to see it succeed with you.
That's real, bro. That's hella
You know
real.
what I'm saying, bro? I'm just trying to look out for you. I've done this stuff. Man, I've been in this game for a long time. And sometimes you get like so excited in the moment and you're passionate about what you're doing and you let the community be like, yeah, do. And you sacrifice what could have been something amazing. And you know, your launch is such a critical point, right? It really is going to decide how your first 2-3 weeks are going to look.
Yeah.
And if you want them to look strong, that pre-marketing makes all the difference in the world on a really good token when it first hits the market.
That's hella real, bro. Let's get someone else's take in here real quick. Someone else requesting the multi-take. They're gonna be like, shut the fuck up and launch it. Wait, give me a sec too. I gotta go do some shit in the other room real quick.
What's up, bro? Bro came up and then he just left. He came up, requested the mic, and rolled out. L. It's an L for y'all.
I'm back.
Look, they're so mad. They're all so mad because they can't snipe right now.
Yeah.
Leave them. Goodbye. We still love you. We'll see you tomorrow when you come back to buy it again.
Right. That's how I feel too, bro. It's a lot of fair weather friends, bro. It's a lot of people that are only in it to make a quick buck. That's not the target audience, bro. I've been communicating with a lot of my friends behind the scenes for sure. I told the Pump Fun team that I was launching today. I told Gainsey I was launching today. Everyone's waiting in the wings, ready to basically help me out. But there's definitely still some people out there that I haven't heard back from that I'm still trying to hear back from.
Yeah, bro. Hold off for that. You know, like the one thing about this market, it's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be here the next day. It's gonna you see 2 people launch this token, but nobody's gonna go anywhere without him streaming it. Come on, bro. Yeah. So yeah, the market. Yeah, having to chat at the same time, but you do what you feels right in your heart, because I know you got a good heart, bro, and you're gonna do the right thing no matter what. I'm gonna jump off the stage. I haven't slept.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, you got a conference to go to, bro. But thanks for coming up. I really appreciate that, bro. Words of wisdom for real.
Yeah, man. I'll get you around, bro.
Cheers, bro. Michael says, answer, why are you not launching? Because it's just not the right time. You heard what Joey just said, that there's people around that probably should be more primed to help with the launch, the Pump Fun team included. I need to message them and ask in the chat and get their grace to see whether or not I can say in the actual description that the shit's gonna launch. Jordan says, it's funny to see how many people feel obligated for you to answer.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Yeah. People can hate, people can FUD, people can fade. That's fine, bro. I really actually don't care. You guys are the people that I don't want.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
So, yeah. Oz says, I'd like to come on. Oz, come up, bro. Hit that request. The Discord link, I got you. Discord link
This
is
is a
pinned in the
Crypto
chat.
Rap exclusive.
DJ and KJ and Oz coming up to the multi-guest. If you guys want a multi-guest, come through. Toxic says, keep your eyes on the prize. Until you see him press that button and launch, nothing. That's real. Until I tell you guys that it's live, it's not live. Yo, DJ, what's good?
Looks good. This project looks good, bro. That's all I gotta say. You've been pushing it out. I've been in here since like 60, 50 viewers. We're at 130 right now. Like, we're moving. That's all I gotta say. It's only up from here.
I really appreciate that. That's my goal. Like, we were on Gainsey's stream earlier with Moose, Gainsey, Joey, or sorry, Jakey. Joey was just on here. But there was 190 people watching that stream on Pump Fun alone, right? And I'm thinking,
yeah, on just Pump Fun is crazy, bro.
How big is this shit when we get this on TikTok with 100-something people, on Pump Fun with 100-something people, on X with however many dozen people? This shit is really, it's cross lines, bro. Like, the viewership is crazy here.
And the thing is, Crypto Rap, I don't know if everyone has like seen you around on TikTok, but like literally, I remember seeing you like back in November. like during the MAGA turkey, a couple other
Yeah,
during
I remember all that
like
shit.
you were looking at some of that shit, bro, and I was like, bro, that was back then, bro. I've been following you since, bro. There's a lot of people in here that have been supporting you, following you since. There's people that trust you with their bags, bro. I
Hell
trust
yeah,
you with
bro.
my bags.
I
I'm
really
gonna leave it
appreciate
at.
that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot, dog.
This is a
Thank you for the
Crypto
kind
Rap
words.
exclusive.
Oz, what's up with you, bro?
Hey, is the mic working?
Loud and clear, brother. How you been?
I'm good, brother. Hold on a second. Let me get locked in.
Andre,
here for
go
a
to
second.
sleep,
Give me a
bro.
second.
You're in Alaska, bro. You got like fucking
Generational
negative
wealth.
50 degrees out there, bro. I don't want you to be
Generational
suffering in
wealth.
this.
Generational wealth.
All right, let me see here. Hold on.
Hey, Sipaling Gabut, you in Indonesia or what's up?
All right, I'm locked in.
Generational
What's good?
wealth.
What's good, brother?
What's good? Pleasure to hear your voice, bro.
Yeah. How's the audio, man?
It's pretty good. It's not the best, but I hear you loud and clear.
I'm trying to get my DJI mic mini, but I also got my fucking Audio Technica headphones, so I've never used them together before, so I don't know if it's working or not. Oh yeah, it should be working.
Andre, go to sleep.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. And I appreciate what you're doing for the community, man, and nothing but love from me, man. I've been kind of lurking in the background for a while, watching your live, man. I appreciate your
Generational
sentiment
wealth.
and like how you love the
Generational
community
wealth.
and, you wanna grow people and
Generational
grow your
wealth.
brand and everything you're doing. Don't listen to these naysayers, man, because they're just keyboard warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not on here, risking everything. They're not putting themselves out on the line.
Yeah.
You're doing it right, man. And I feel it. I everything you're saying is the same shit I've been saying too, man. Like, I'm over here, like, bro, I don't make that much off of TikTok or Twitch or nothing,
Right.
And I've invested $16K into building the studio.
Wow.
And doing everything. We just built an
Generational
amazing
wealth.
over the last 6 months, and like, it ain't about the money. Like, I have a staff. I have three
No
fact
shit.
check or. Yeah, I have a fact checker. I have 3 journalists. I got a far right journalist, far left journalist, and centrist journalist because we don't create any echo chambers. We have IT support. We have
This
a
is a
management
Crypto
here,
Rap
and then me as the
exclusive.
staff, and then I go through all the news with a fine-tooth comb. And it's not I ain't making any money paying for all
Generational
this.
wealth.
Yeah.
My
You're
trades
doing
are
it
what's
for the
paying
love
for
of
all
the
this.
sport, bro.
Exactly. This is about being timeless. This is about creating the brand. This is about growing as a community and helping your fellow man. And I feel that sentiment. And that I've been watching you, man. And I hear you speak, and I'm like, this guy gets it, And that's why I reached out to you, and I was like, I want to have you on. And like, as creators, we need to work together because those speaking the truth are being censored right now more
This
than
is a
ever on
Crypto
TikTok.
Rap
Hell yeah, bro.
exclusive.
And we need to come together as a community and uplift each other. There's been other people that they were my rivals and this and that, getting started, and they didn't want to be on game with me. And now, like, we're tight now, and we understand that, like, why try to hold each other back when we can lift each
Generational
other up?
wealth.
Right.
Generational
We got
wealth.
more in common than we got different, bro. That's real.
Exactly. We're all out here. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to help people grow their bags. We're trying to help people not have to live in the pod and eat the bugs, man. 'Cause
Right.
that's the life they want
Those
for
are
you,
the
bro.
stakes, bro. People say it's about money. It's not about money, bro. It's about the fact that the trajectory of humanity is miserable right now, bro. Life is getting shittier and shittier, and this seems like a escape rope for us, for sure, bro.
Yeah, this is like our one opportunity to break out of the matrix. And we got to take as many
This is a
people with us as we
Crypto Rap
can.
exclusive.
Because the only way to fight this battle is to grow an army and them at their own game. That's the idea. I'm
Hella
raising
real,
an
bro.
army, bro.
Hella real.
Because this war won't be fought with bullets, man. It will be fought in the minds, in the living rooms of the everyday man. It'll be fought with your wallet. It will be fought with with everything you do, the gas you put in your car, your lifestyle, everything. It will be fought with pen and paper.
This is a
And that's
Crypto
what I'm
Rap
doing.
exclusive.
I'm raising an army, man, and that's why I'm bringing creators together that are like-minded, so that we can come together and grow. You know, that's what it's all about, is that growth.
Absolutely, bro. I'm with you 110%. I think we're pretty aligned in our missions, bro. I'm all about onboarding that next generation to be that army, bro. To be the people that are willing to take the reins of their own life and actually navigate this world with some sense of decency, and to try and make things better, and to not get trapped in the same, I don't know, systems of control that we've been subjugated to for the past however many centuries, bro. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, man. I just want to tell you nothing but love. I love what you're doing. You have my full support. Anything you need from me, I got you, bro.
I'm excited to be on your show, bro. Let me know whenever. I'm free whenever. This is what I do full time, so I would definitely be down
Same
to
here.
sit and have a conversation with you, however long,
So-
whenever, bro. Let's do it.
Do you mind if I shout out the times or whatever, or you want to
Yeah,
talk
yeah, go ahead,
privately?
bro.
So I'm live
This is a
Monday through
Crypto
Friday,
Rap exclusive.
5 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
5 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Pacific, yeah.
And so, yeah, and then sometimes I go live on the weekend too. I do like 2-hour shows, but we do 4 hours every single day. And so reach out to me, DM me, bro, after this, and we'll line something up. Whenever you want to come on, you're more than welcome, bro. It's a
Yeah.
community. It's nothing but love. We're going to grow.
I'll be on this
You're
week
gonna grow,
if you'll
I'm gonna
have
grow.
me.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Mega Crypto. He was just on a couple days ago. We're going to be having, possibly, I'm still working it out with her, but we're going to be having Brooke Odyssey on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's growing. It's growing.
Generational wealth.
When I first started this, I was like, I'm not having guests on, and like, because TikTok doesn't promote you as much.
Right.
And I was like, you know, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Like, we need to grow each other and grow this community. So I'm actively searching on my days off for new talent, new people to come and bring into my space. So that way we can grow what you're doing. You can grow what I'm doing. We can work together and you know, we can collaborate, because like, you may see something in the charts I don't. I may see something in the charts you don't.
Generational wealth.
And more heads are better than one. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can ping pong off each other, and that I believe is what is going to create a real space for crypto, a safe haven from all these bad creators that are out there just trying to use people for exit liquidity. That's the whole idea, is to put people on game so that they trust the people that they're following, and they're not being fed all this nonsense. Because that's why I hired the fact checker, because we have to have somebody, you know,
This is a Crypto
digging
Rap
into a lot of this stuff.
exclusive.
Because for instance, man, XRP, right?
Yeah.
Who here believes that the SEC has a proposal on their website to use XRP on a global scale?
Everybody and their grandmama believes that, bro. At least on
Right.
TikTok. A lot of people.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is it is a proposal that was written by. It's like if I wrote it, bro.
Right, right.
It's just been written and posted there.
Blown
and,
out of
and
proportion.
the fake.
Rumors.
Exactly. Think about Ripple trying to acquire Circle. That will never happen. Circle already has a contract with Coinbase, and they cannot sell Circle without Coinbase's permission. Do you really think Ripple's going to buy
Right.
Circle?
No,
You know what I mean?
Coinbase is clutching their pearls.
Exactly. So why would a competitor allow that to happen if they're already locked in on contract? It ain't gonna happen. It's
But
all just a
retail thinks otherwise, bro. Retail is a little bit undereducated in this front.
right, and that's why I also factor in. I call it moon cheese. Okay, so like I said before, 70% of this is psychology. So people, if they believe something, it will do something, but it's going to be more short
Generational
term,
wealth.
and the pullback will be even harder once people learn the truth. So the idea is to make
Generational
people more
wealth.
cautious, because a lot of people are throwing their whole 401ks at this stuff,
Right.
and just walking away from it and thinking, I'll come back in 2030 and I'll be straight. That's not how you get rich in crypto. You get rich in crypto by trading the volatility.
Totally.
So like, anyway, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm taking up your live and
No,
everything.
bro. You're spitting game, bro. That shit is knowledge.
And
But yeah,
I appreciate
we'll
you, brother.
have these conversations at length a little bit later this week.
Generational
Yeah,
wealth.
bro. Let me know anytime
This
you
is a
want to come
Crypto
on.
Rap exclusive.
Let me know. I have a staff here, so like we can work on any type of promotions, flyers, anything you need like that. Because I have a whole team here, and I'm working on this stuff like 20 hours a week,
Yeah.
or excuse me, 20 hours a day.
Right.
I suffer from severe insomnia.
No way.
And,
So you're cracked like that.
Bro, so like naturally, I'm just watching the charts all day long. I'm 36 years old. I retired off of crypto.
Hell yeah.
I was an audio video engineer. You probably see my work on TV.
Oh, that's dope.
I worked with this. I worked with the Secret Service. I worked under
No shit.
the Obama administration and
Oh, hell
the
yeah.
Clinton administration.
True.
But as an audio video engineer, over the last so I did entertainment stuff, Taylor Swift, AC/DC, Beyonce, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But I was actually the head audio engineer at Crypto Arena, Peacock Theater, and
Oh,
SoFi
that's
Stadium.
dope, bro. Hell yeah. I'm in LA, so
And-
that's local for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, LA boy, born and raised, bro. So like we'll link
Hell
up
yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
Hell
But
yeah.
one of the things that I did in my job with my career is I do a lot of these panels where I run the audio for like these companies, right? And I have hundreds of NDAs on a lot of this stuff. So some of it I can't quite expose,
For sure.
but we can speak code, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
I can't tell you specifically, but you can do your due diligence and research this stuff. And bro, we're making millionaires in this show, bro. It's crazy. Hey, and one that I can put you on that I have no NDA on, and this is just from
This
my
is a
own research.
Crypto Rap
Yeah.
exclusive.
This is not crypto. This is not crypto, but this is in the stock market. So I started with IPOs.
Okay.
Okay, which are basically pump and dumps. They're memes, right? That's
Yeah,
how companies fund their businesses. Well, I've also been into defense contracts for like the last 10 years, right?
And there's big money over
And-
there.
Exactly. So let me tell you something. If we're going into World War III, what would you rather invest in, guns or bullets?
Bullets.
Bullets, exactly, bro. Exactly. All right. And so let me put you on game on this one, okay? And when Donald Trump got inaugurated, the entire market pumped, except for defense contracts. They tanked because everybody thought peace on earth. You know what I did? I bought it all, bro. And
At the
let me
bottom.
tell you, the one you want to get into right now, Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin just
Lockheed Martin.
secured a $200 million. I got into Lockheed Martin way back in like February when it like bottomed out.
Word.
And I told Chat, I was like, yo, in April it hit the bottom again. I told Chat, I was like, hey, you guys got to get into this one, right? It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. Lockheed Martin secured a $225 million contract to update their entire missile defense program, and that's just the start. They are going to be building the rockets for the Golden Dome system. We're talking about $500 billion is going into Lockheed Martin from the U.S. government.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Big
and
money.
that's just a start. That's over the next 5 years. This could take 20 years to build this thing.
Right.
Okay, And this is going to be huge. This is buying the bottom, the ground floor right before it takes off, baby.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And I'm trying to put people onto this kind of stuff because, you know, a lot of people don't even know. They're just like trading crypto. But what you got to do is you got to understand that crypto is up right now. You're going to make a bunch of fucking money, but you need to be moving your profits into long-term storage.
Sure.
And that's where Lockheed Martin comes in. So anyway, I just, you know, that's a new one, but and as you know, SXT, these are, I'm into military.
Yeah.
The government
I'm
is going to be
noticing the
backing,
trend.
bro. Yeah. So, anyway, you know, that's why I'm trying to put you on because a lot of people don't know about SXT. It just hit the market May 8th.
Word.
May 8th. So, this is like buying Zebic when it was bottomed out and flatlined.
Yeah.
Is going to be, this is the only, there are other projects that do something similar, but nothing else is partnered with Microsoft or Chainlink. Nothing else has the same potential, and it stores data information off blockchain. For banks are going to need this.
Right.
Intelligence is going to need this. Everything in crypto is going to need this because of quantum computing. This is the next amazing major thing. Anyway, I'm at 3%, bro. Sorry for taking up your life.
No, you're good, bro. Hey, thanks for the game, bro. Lockheed Martin and Space and Time, bro. Chat, if you didn't
Yeah.
hear, that's what he's saying. That's what
LMT
it
is the ticker.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for having me on.
Of course,
I can't
bro.
wait to have you in the
We'll
chat,
talk soon.
bro.
Save your
Yeah, for
battery,
sure.
bro.
DM me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit you with a
DM
DM,
me.
or you could DM me too. Yeah, but I'm gonna DM you after this for sure.
This is a
All
Crypto
right, for sure,
Rap
brother.
exclusive.
Cheers, G. Thanks for tapping in. Hell yeah. You heard that? He said, what did you say was the ticker? This is Space and Time that he's talking about. The ticker was SXT? SXT, I believe, on that one. Yeah, SXT. And then the other one was Lockheed Martin. That one you should know. That's like the defense contracting. LMT and SXT. You see, he dropped it down in the chat. LMT and
Yeah,
SXT.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody's like, so boring, so yapping. Bro, this is game. This is wealth creation. Like, I don't know what to tell
Oh,
you.
that's the only way to learn.
Right.
It's literally
straight
the
up.
only way to
Like,
learn.
these people's
You just
attention
gotta
span
talk
is
and listen.
fried, bro. Too much TikTok. You feel me?
Too much brain rot, bro. It's crazy.
He's
It's
not saying
insane.
tralalero, tralala, bro. Like, come on.
Bombardino, crocodino.
Shit is crazy, bro.
It's
That's
funny as
funny.
fuck.
Yeah, that's real game, bro. That's real game.
Nah, but like even if we don't launch tonight, bro, like I'm ready. I'm just ready to dump my bags in this and just let them dust, even if they dust. But I'm just so confident in this.
Hell yeah. For me, it's a long game, bro. I honestly don't care how this thing goes on day 1, day 2. None of that stuff matters to me. This is, like I said, a vehicle for me to stream on Pump Fund. I'm going to be doing this for months to come. I'm signing up for the Pump Fund Creator Fund. I've got all these plans and things to scale up the content and to make it more engaging and to reach new audiences. That's the mission for me. So the price doesn't matter because the price doesn't change what I'm doing. I'm still going to be doing the same thing now that I'm doing totally for free. That's just an excuse to be on that platform pretty much. And you guys are going to do with it what you do with it. But I'm going to do my part too, for sure. I'm definitely not launching right now. There's still some people that I need to talk to, including the Pump Fund team. But we are definitely launching tomorrow. Like we're launching within a few hours. That's for sure.
Launches soon. That's good. That sounds good. I like that too, though. Like I'm in Hawaii right now. It's 10 o'clock right now for me. So like, it's just
Right.
like
it's
I don't know.
1 a.m. for
Like
me.
back home, it's
I
like
could
1 a.m.
launch, but,
like West
come on,
Coast.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Crypto
It's
Rap
possibly the
exclusive.
worst time to fucking launch.
Totally,
that.
bro. It's like
This is a Crypto Rap
but
exclusive.
definitely
Yeah.
jump into Discord, hit that follow button because we're gonna be launching bright and early potentially tomorrow to make sure we capitalize on the full day, get everyone awake on the U.S. time zone, get everyone on the shit. Waste of time. Getting blocked. Was gonna drop 1K. All right, bro. Good riddance. That shit is so
Well,
funny.
at least you didn't lose 1K. That's all I gotta leave it at, Michael. That's
Straight
all
up,
we're
bro.
gonna leave.
These guys act like it's their first time they've ever seen a launch. You don't know the game? You're supposed to hype the launch and then delay the launch. That's how it works. That's like
Yeah,
Crypto
that's the
101,
only way to
bro.
get real people to accumulate and come back in.
Yeah.
Come back in.
Like,
And instead of 100, maybe in like 2 or 3 days, we'll have
Generational
200 in
wealth.
here, and then we'll launch,
Right.
which is way better.
and 200 was my initial goal, and we never cracked 200 on this stream. So you guys can fun and fade, but I was honest up front from the beginning.
Sir.
James says,
Well, I'm gonna go to.
you're going to go to bed?
No, I'm gonna go hop in the Discord, but I'm
Oh,
gonna probably
hell
watch
yeah.
the stream and everything.
This is a crypto
By the way,
rap
where'd you get those
exclusive.
glasses? By the way, this ones, those are fire.
The Solana ones? This was from Solana Accelerate out in New York City, the conference that just
Oh,
happened last
the
week.
the conference.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
fire.
Maybe you can find them
Fuck.
on eBay or something, but yeah, they're pretty
They're
dope.
probably gonna be uppriced as fuck. They're
Right.
gonna be like one soul.
They were giving them away, no problem, bro. I could have.
Yeah, I bet if I go on eBay right now, someone's definitely selling for a whole soul.
That's so funny, bro.
Fuck.
Shit, I should have got more pairs. I'm not even gonna lie.
Could have made a
But,
bet.
hey, bro, enjoy
All
your
right.
vacation, bro. Hawaii, that's fucking dope.
I will. I'll be. Yeah, no. Literally, freaking. It's crazy though, because I literally made this in like 3 hours. My whole trip
Oh yeah,
on
doing
trading meme
trading,
coins, which
Hell
is
yeah,
insane.
bro.
Yeah, just insane.
That's
I
fucking
was like, you
sick.
know what? I'm going to Hawaii in like 3 weeks. Let's do some heavy trading. I usually traded like a 0.1, 0.2 to 0.4,
Yeah,
nothing more, and I'd have like a port of like 3 or 4 soul, and then I was like, you know what? We'll swing with some heavy ports. We'll throw in a couple K in here, 2K. We'll swing like 2 to 4 soul, and bro, it just happened to cook one night, and I was just
Hell yeah,
pulled
bro.
out, and I was, oh yep, it's done. It's free trip. We good.
everything
But,
happens
yeah.
for a reason, bro. That's what dreams are made of. Don't go losing it all, bro.
No. I got you on that. I've had trouble keeping my port. So like when I finally hit big, I'm like automatically all
Lock it
out.
down,
It's in the
yeah.
ledger. Lock it down. And then I put one soul back into my wallet and I trade with that.
That's the right way
'Cause-
to do it, bro.
Because I mean, I make pretty good bread trading 0.1, 0.2, and if I do ape and I get rugged, bro, it's like fuck
Fuck it.
losing
you
a 0.1.
lost nothing. Yeah,
You lost a 0.4 point soul, a whole soul. Like it's insane.
clever.
But yeah, I'll let you get some rest. Or I'm gonna get some rest.
Yeah, both of us, bro. But cheers. Thanks for tapping in and for being a good sport, bro. A lot of people.
Yeah,
bitching
I'm gonna
and
be in
crying
here
in the
for
chat.
a while too.
Hell yeah.
See me
We're
around.
launching. We're launching. You know, I'm gonna get some sleep before we launch for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be dope.
I hope you feel better too. It sounds like you're getting a little better.
A little bit better
But-
today, honestly. But yeah, tomorrow hopefully I'll be back to 110%. I'm gonna send
This
some
is
That's
a
good.
messages to
crypto
the phone
rap
team right now.
exclusive.
Yeah, send the messages, and then like those people that you had too. Like, I don't know. Like if you just have like a target time, like maybe the afternoon or something, or like give them like 3 to 4 hours. in
Yeah,
between,
everyone
like, a
that's
certain
watching
time.
and waiting and everything, my goal is to maybe go live in 8 to 9 hours from now. Like, probably around 10 a.m. Pacific time is like my target time. So,
You guys all hear that? Drop a follow.
Yeah.
Come back in here 8 to 9. Catch the drop. Catch the CA.
it's going to be contingent
Ags and
on
moons.
whether I hear back from these fools, but they should all be active by then, for sure.
This is a
By
crypto
then, I think most
rap
people will be
exclusive.
active. 8 and 9 o'clock there. It's like 6 o'clock here. Yeah, it's a couple, like 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to hit
Nice.
them with the fake out so they would get serious, bro. I had to be like, yo, we're launching, and then they're like, oh my god, and then that FOMO, that's what really kicks them into overdrive.
Not though, because then we're just getting all the Jeets out that we're gonna just try to farm this coin, bro. Straight shit.
Right, bro. That fool said, crypto's all about the money. That was the easiest block of my life, bro.
You're like, you are not farming my coin.
That's crazy.
All right.
Hell yeah, bro.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Rap.
Cheers.
Peace.
Had my diamond hoe
This
ready
is a
for that
crypto rap exclusive.
shit. Funniest part is that guy who was in here saying crypto's all about the money. I blocked him, and then suspiciously, an account with no profile picture and 3 followers joined and started saying, "Your coin's not gonna do more than 20K." Funny, bro. That shit is dead funny. And the funny thing is, I know that guy too, right? His thing is, he just started crypto. He has like a famous TikTok page. He has like 800K TikTok followers or whatever. He came to me and he was like, how do I make money in crypto? How do I launch a coin that's going to make money? He launched a coin. It rugged. It did terribly. Then there was this KOL chat. It was like a TikTok KOL chat. I got added to that shit. He got added to that shit. All these people were in there, right? And they were like, all right, guys, we're going to do these CTOs. We're going to all go stream at the same time. And he's like, I've got all these followers. I'm going to be able to get them for exit liquidity. Bro, I left that chat so fast. I'm like, fuck this shit. This shit is so whack, bro. And then that's the guy who's in here saying crypto's all about money. Bro, for you... But some of us out here are honest, bro. Some of us have been in the game for years. I understand that it's your first cycle, bro, but let's be real here. Like, come on. Shit is ridiculous. But yeah. I'm not here to air him out or anything, but that shit is just funny. It's just funny because that fool used to be all gassing me up, like all like, bro, yo, help me out, bro, yeah. And then it's like, because I didn't help him out, he's gonna come in here and be all salty. It's like, come on. Come on. Mr. Scout says, if it ain't about money, what's it about? Haven't you been paying attention, bro? Look at what Oz the Crypto Goat said. We're building an army, bro. That's what it's about. It's about changing the culture. It's about shifting perception. It's about onboarding the next generation, etc., etc. It's about so much more than the money. It's about revolutionary technology. You guys have to understand that crypto, blockchain tech, this stuff is actually really important, like for a lot of different reasons with a lot of different applications. My favorite reason that I first initially got into cryptocurrency is, imagine a world where there is a digital direct democracy where you could vote on the blockchain, where we have a system between all of us that is fair, transparent, regulated, and you could see it all happening in real time. That unlocks a new generation of human governance. Our politics changes. Like, forget what you believe. Like, that makes things fair. It makes things even. It makes things accessible. That was the first thing that got me like, oh shit, crypto can really be huge. But yeah, we'll get there, bro. They're waving to you guys. They're waving good night. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We've been at it for 3 hours. It's been a great stream. The coin is launching today, most likely. I just got to get these messages back. FUD and fade all you guys want, but the real smart thing to do is join the Discord and be there when it launches, because it's not fake. It's not like there's not going to be a coin that launches. It just didn't happen to launch tonight. But thanks for a good stream. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in and for being a good sport. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We are all going to make it. It's going to be a good time in the market. It's going to be a good time in the market. It's all love. It's all love at the end of the day. Like I said earlier, we have more in common than we have apart. Try not to be mad at me. Try not to FUD and fade. Like, we're going to make it. We're going to get there when the time is right. It's better to do it the right way and to have all our ducks in a row than to rush into it, than to jump into it and try and satisfy all these moon boys looking for their quick pump and dump. That's not what this is about. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're all going to make it. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Take care. God bless you. Join that Discord. The link is there. If you haven't joined that shit, you better join that shit. It's totally free. I pinned it one more time. Peace out, y'all. Cheers. All right, peace out, y'all. For real this time.